You know what I realized when we leveled up and I was looking for spells? I should have just fucking got lip stitch then instead of looking for the damn scroll.
Mm.
Got
That's
what?
just
The
lip
more
stitch.
you
I
know.
should have just got it as I leveled up as opposed to looking for a scroll of it.
That's why I
I
keep
completely-
saying.
I
When
kept
you
for- I
casters,
completely-
when you casters level up, grab the shit you
I
really,
completely
really want.
forgot about that spell until I was
Yo, you need to mark. Yeah, you need to
Shit.
put in your notes now your level 9 spells. That's
Right.
for when
That's
that happens.
definitely one of them. That's the anti-mage spell. That's it right there.
That lip stitch. Stop talking.
Yeah, we better figure out how to. Actually, we'll be all right.
He learns it because some other fucking mage puts that.
We
shit on
ain't
her.
got no mage problem, bro.
Now, but now.
For now, I know.
Now.
I'm just trying to understand the spell choices that you say. This is the anti-caster spell. Like, but who the fuck is out here fucking with us like that? Like, what is making you feel like you need this shit right now?
Listen. Yeah, listen. I try not to overuse.
They got shot in the face.
I try.
I have not seen one caster fuck us up.
I don't use.
It's been a minute. We haven't had a caster.
I don't tend to use casters much in the low levels because they can TPK quite easily, as a couple of fucking snake proved in the other group.
Man.
So,
what, Fenric was the last one? Thelric was like the last person who was a caster, as far as I can remember. I was like, when's the last time we faced a caster?
It was him.
And to be honest, he wasn't even the fucking problem. It was the damn arcane fucking magic missile niggas in the back. Those niggas need to go. It wasn't even Pelican, bro.
Magic.
Oh, the skeletons.
Still magic though.
Yes, but it was for them. And you're saying, let's get this one anti-caster hex for BBEG. I don't see the BEB. Who the BBEG? It's these fucking minions. That's
anyway.
You got minions casting 6 damage, fucking accurate as fuck attacks.
Point is the casters. Point is the casters come. It'll be full force.
He'll have it. He'll be ready.
It'll be full force.
He'll be ready.
Our biggest problem is actually.
All right, bro.
Brutes with like 30 strength, 40 constitution. We got no debuffs for them or no way to stop.
I got a bestow curse.
So wait, Pachano, are you saying we need the debuffs? You're right. That's problematic.
As a DM, I see how
yeah, where that shit at, right? Like, why are we getting hit so easily? Fuck.
Wait a minute. I have a blind. Number one, I have a blind spell. It's called Shadow Mind.
Listen.
That shit is ass.
Listen.
I have not once benefited from that.
I haven't casted it yet.
That's the problem.
As a DM, I see how nasty you casters are as players.
That's half the problem.
You want me to fuck around with casters as a DM with the
I didn't say that.
At my disposal?
Exactly.
That's not
what Lewis is making my point, though. Lewis is making my point. He's making my point. If he's not using the casters, then why are we getting anti-caster magic? That's what I'm saying.
Because Luna knows it's coming. Luna knows it's coming.
I know you get what I'm saying, Pachado. Motherfuckers always misunderstand me. It's so fucking weird, bro. It's so fucking weird.
I'll tell you why it makes sense to get anti-caster magic. It makes sense for Luna to get anti-caster magic because of the things that Luna has been through individually as a character. So far, her biggest challenges and the life that she's living right now at fucking Sorcerer Encapsulate is pushing her further and further into magic.
I love this nigga,
She just
He
recently
always puts it in perspective for niggas.
Yeah, she just recently found out.
Niggas don't talk like that, though. People don't talk like that. He's not talking like that. See, I'm okay with you putting it in perspective, but now you speaking for him. That's not what he said. My reaction was to what he said. Not to the way you try to talk about it. I'm not negative for no reason. It's because how you said it.
It's not so much that I'm speaking for him, so much as I'm trying to like redirect us back to being in character so I could play.
Yeah, for real. What was taking so long, anyways?
That's really
True.
what it's
40
about.
minutes, 45
Yeah,
minutes. Let's start.
let's go.
I'm with that. I'm glad you finally came out with your true intentions, but because that also changes the whole fucking context of what you're saying right now. Also, like, oh man, y'all niggas is great.
Alright, so where we last left off, I went
Hey,
back
last
and I
left
saw
off.
like the vid and shit. So
Now, fives and term sky mages come forward. Not me stop.
that's a
fucking around.
lie. That's not what I
Really?
saw.
See, he with that bullshit.
You don't want that.
Zentaros,
You don't
Sky
want that.
Mages just
That
I do.
pop up
campaign
in the
retired or right
periphery.
there.
That's
All right.
I
crazy.
do.
You'd be the last
They
one
would be
standing.
that would be if it was 5 of them, that'd be a
That's not even
gangster
funny.
ass
That's
click, bro.
5 fireballs. Game over. Like no one's taking
All
50
good.
d6 damage in here. So
Keep throwing those
Nah,
fireballs. How you
if
moving up?
if
no
five
one's taking.
Zentarum Sky
Yeah,
Mages showed up right now,
Sophie
it's
popping off
because
right now,
they're
so
like actually like player character
she
type
had a
fuck.
good last session. I would be too. Go ahead, run your shit, man. Talk your shit. Last session, I'd
Anyway,
be stroking my dick right now too. I'm just saying. Throw
Oh,
those
I
fireballs.
so
I'll
know
keep them shits
I know
too.
we
The
gathered up
hell?
again after Sophia cut that creature clean in half while it was
Clean in half, son. By
clean in
herself. You
half.
got one.
Yeah. So your
Not
characters
really
has
by
gathered.
herself. She had assist.
Your characters have gathered, especially with Luna's knowledge check, that you face a Fey creature that normally does reside in this type of environment, and it's usually due to a corruption of the environment. Obviously, typically from like humanoid settlements, 'cause the Fey creatures are tied to they're tied to the natural world's corruption of the waterways and pollution. Um, so it made considering the far realm's influence and corruption of the land here, it did explain why a Nuku'lavi was in this area. And then when the one thing you noticed during the battle was something was happening to the Nuku'lavi. I mean, it was already a foul, evil being as it was, but something was happening to it that angered it and caused it a sense of madness. And there was even almost a physical transformation with it happening even mid battle. It never fully formed whatever it was, but it didn't look. It looked alien to those that witnessed it, which I think was only Sophia. I don't know if Rolf. I think Rolf might have seen it too. The mist,
Ross saw it.
the mist
That's
made it
what I was
very
like, face too.
difficult to see much of anything. But
Oh
but
yeah, that too. That's not even part of it.
but yeah, a coupling of these two situations brought about the encounter that you had to deal with. And then when it was over, your characters regroup, and as you regroup, you're currently going over what what happened and what's happened to you, because not everyone got out of this unscathed. And so we stopped it where the group was trying to heal up what they could and
You have
discuss
ability
what had
damage
happened
too.
to them. Yeah, discuss what happened to them, discuss what they're dealing with, discuss whether to keep going, whether to
A lot of
rest,
background
where to
noise.
rest. So yeah, your characters are finished with battle and can discuss with each other what's next on the agenda.
So you guys see the water kind of get displaced, and you can tell that's where Adler is. He climbs onto the bank, and he points over to that stone. And he goes, over there. You see those glowing things, those phosphorescent, pulsing, moss textured things that are growing around that stone?
The myth's gone?
According to the Black Journal,
Not yet.
we'll have to mash that into a paste. And then, afterwards, smear it upon forehead or maybe the hand. And then, only then are you allowed to walk through. But I suppose it's probably important to know what we're walking through too. Or is it probably more important to find out if some of us are going to be walking at all? Are you okay, Lucian?
Lucian looks up. He's like, he's all fucked up, blisters everywhere. He's like, no, I'm not. I'm definitely not. And he looks to Luna to get healed.
He looks the same way, bro.
Oh, they're all fucked up.
And shit.
Yeah. Blisters. Nasty word.
I got the lighter end of it. I took two points.
The creatures that we might encounter in there, are they similar to the Fae that we just encountered?
No, that was more that creature was more or less part of Luna's friends. It just so happened to do something silly.
If it's Fae, it's her fault.
Luna goes, I wouldn't necessarily call it my friend, but I think I see what you're saying.
Just who are you working with?
The problem with that creature is it had the same idea that you guys have now, which is resting in this area. I'm not sure if you recall, but I remember saying that if you choose to nap here, then your mind will not stay here. You see, the dream world is a place where your mind is allowed to go a little bit further away from the physical, the prime material, the here and now. It creates a little crack where the influence of this periphery could slide in and affect your consciousness. So sleeping here is inviting the far realms into your own mind, where it will affect your dreams. And from someone who has to share his mind with Pale Lady, let me tell you, they're not so much dreams as they are nightmares, night terrors. They eventually strip you of your sense of self.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what happened to that creature.
I see. So if we were to set camp, it would be wise for us to get some lessons from this place.
Well, the way Roth's magic seems to help us out will be pretty fine. Besides, Ophelia, I don't think you have to worry about it.
But look at Lucian and the rest of the crew. They look like they need to rest. They don't look well. If we go in, there will be suicide for them. They have to rest up.
And I've used a lot of magic in this fight, so going in with what I have probably wouldn't be the best idea.
That's another factor as well. We're not prepared to go in there
yet. Okay, so I guess Roth can use his magic to.
Question: When Roth, when we're under your effect, Luna, does your long-term care, does it still works, even though we're not technically resting?
I still can take care of you. It just shouldn't be that much of a problem.
All right.
I won't need to rest. But
Roth says, we've done this before. Of course it'll be fine.
All right.
I second the rest. My body seems to be I almost feel like I am ill, sickly. That fiend has certainly afflicted me in such a way where I know if we fight anything like that again, I will be at a great disadvantage. I suggest rest. And if we have a consensus, he's casting keep watch and healing on whoever needs it.
We need restoration too.
That's what.
Oh yeah, I think Sophia already agreed that she would pray for that magic in the morning. Whatever doesn't get healed by what's his face.
I don't have the
component.
The prayer. I don't have the magic instilled upon me. However, in the morning when I meditate, I could pray for those spells.
Gotcha.
But if we just rest for 2 days, which probably will be enough time, you don't even have to worry about all that. And that way you can go into the blot with other magic.
Right.
So there's that.
True.
I think every day is 2 points that we can heal. So I think no one took more than 4. So 2 days should be enough for everyone. I took 4 too. Now, I'm not afraid to go in right now, though. Roth is still willing to go in now if it's like a matter of like going now is like better than going later for whatever the reason. But if there's no reason, then we should just rest. That's my stance. If I didn't completely convey that, that's what I meant.
It's best we go at full strength. We don't know how long we'll be in there. We might be there for a couple hours, but we might be there for a couple of days.
So we're definitely not going to be fighting for days. So we'll probably have time to rest. Probably. Looking at Adler for
Lucia starts coughing in the background. He's coughing his lungs out.
Adler folds his arms out and he goes, "Well, I guess it's decided then." And he turns around and looks over his shoulders at the mist and he goes, "Man, that thing really was annoying." And he holds his hands up and concentrates, and then you guys see Slim Man appear beside him. And he says to Slim Man, "Blasen Sie den Nebeln weg," and points at the mist. And then the weather changes to windy and blows the mist away.
How long does that take? Instantaneously, or it takes a couple of minutes?
No, for the creature, it happens in that moment. It's a specific
basically he could have done that in one round.
You could have done that before.
Had he been a part of the session, bitch ass.
No, I could have done that the first time. Yeah.
That would have
Had you
helped
been
out.
at the session,
helped
had
out.
you been at the
Be able to
extra
get
session,
line of sight.
you would have known to do that. Nobody knows to do that, so no one did that.
But in
Fuck.
character, in character.
That's crazy. I forgot all about you talking about control weather and some shit. I'm not gonna lie. Yeah, so why'd you have to go to sleep early that night? That was an extra session. Yo, my
But
head hurts.
in character, it's just a nice little like
Oh,
comedic
shit. Rod
comedic
says,
Hold on.
behavior of his.
Rod says, all that time, you could have removed this that blocked our vision.
The plan was
What
simple.
can't you do? I feel like you've been holding back what you
Sophia gave
can
me
do.
direct. Sophia gave me
It's
direct
autumn.
orders.
He can only
Well,
do...
I'm glad
No,
Alan.
he can't even summon
get
wind
rid
with
of the
this.
mist,
He can't change the
because
weather
once
until...
Luna teleported you and Lucian, he
You
had no
wanted
idea
to,
what you guys were.
to make it windy.
Hold on. Oh, okay, no, never mind. There it is. There's the first sentence there.
So
Yeah,
so
and the intensity of the wind you cannot control. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
What can this motherfucker do is a real question.
So he says no. Sophia gave me a strict order, and that order was to wait until the proper time to use wormhole to get her to the creature.
she returns a salute. Great job, Mr. Varn.
Mission accomplished.
How many rounds was that? Out of character. How many rounds was this whole?
That was the first round, and then the second round after that is when he had to split up because that creature was wilding. That's when the breath weapon.
Yeah. It was starting to do some crazy
This
shit.
fight, I think, took only 4 rounds. I think that's like less than 15 seconds.
Mm-hmm.
Was it really 4 rounds? Damn, that shit was fast. Then.
Exactly.
Yeah, it wasn't too much time. The only time Pichardo would have had to have done it, he would have had to have done it, was the choice between
It was the 4th round.
casting haste underneath the water or doing that.
4th round.
And to be honest with you, casting haste underneath the water was the better choice.
I was like,
it just happened that he rolled low on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, so we
getting rid of the fog would have been like, cool, yeah, we could see each other, but the creature still would have been busting ass.
And then you guys too. And he has superior movement to all of us.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So it was still the better choice.
The mist worked to our advantage as well, because they gave you guys cover.
Right.
Especially when you teleported away. They had no idea where you guys were at. So then they were like, oh, you got no choice than to focus on Roth and Sophia pretty much.
Yeah, man. Haste over that is a better choice for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All right.
And bad experience. I'm talking about.
Your characters arrived at the foci at the end of the first day's journey anyway, so
You got time to kill. Go kill some rabbits.
You want rabbits from this part of town?
My character's very talented.
You get that
you
rabbit.
Immediately
You get
send me
that
to Final Fantasy 11.
You get that rabbit from Monty Python showing up.
Chewy like berries.
A rabbit and tentacles like coming out of its fucking underbelly.
You get
and
that
shit,
holy grail rabbit showing up.
Mm-hmm.
Cut in inside the fur is all slimy.
You start growing a third limb. Like, what the hell? I'm being mutated. What the hell I got a third limb from? Hey, I can put this to good use. Stop.
Rabbit with 6 ears.
No, you guys got here at the end of the first day's journey, like towards the end. So like, it's a good time to rest if they were to choose to rest now. I mean, any further journey.
Oh, I see what you're saying.
Like a forced march. Yeah.
So Phyllis keeping watch. She's taking her bow out.
So I'll take a watch too.
So Ala goes.
I'll take the last watch.
Ala says,
nobody's sleeping. We gotta keep watch on.
Yeah.
That's right.
Nobody's sleeping.
That's right.
Yeah.
Who the fuck sleeping?
Forgot about that.
Yeah, we're all up.
So
come on, this is night watch. We don't sleep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
We all got insomnia. We ain't trying to make them roll.
6 slots got burnt.
Well, by the time we go back, Ross will be able to prepare. He'll get all his slots back because we're going back in 2 days.
You guys are in dangerous territory. I had to roll for an encounter here. This shit gets
Alright.
interrupted.
Oh my
Shit gets
God.
interrupted.
Snap.
There is
Hey,
no.
we might end up. We might by the time we get back to Jackson, we'll be like level 10 and shit.
Right. Right. Give
So
us some here.
Alice,
All right.
Alice
We go
was
through the main adventure path. Well, this is too easy. We got all these levels back in the Bliss's March.
Right. Levels just fucking around in the
I
lizard
know
marsh.
it's been a really long time since something like this occurred, so I'll go over
How
the
you're
rule.
fucking us?
I'll
Yeah.
go over the rulings with. So when it comes to resting, you have at least 8 hours, and then your characters rest. They can heal and they can re-prepare their magic if they're arcane casters. If you're a divine caster, there's already a specific time of the day that you pray at. Which what is it? Midnight for Roth?
Nope.
All right. So as long as he can do his prayers right at midnight, he can get he can refill his slot.
Nice.
He doesn't need to. He doesn't need to he doesn't need like an 8-hour rest or anything like that. He just needs to do his prayers at the right time. As for Luna, yeah, no, she needs a full 8 hours, and she's gotta meditate and prepare with her familiar to channel that magic back into her, which takes another hour. So talking 9 hours. If you get interrupted during your rest, for spell preparation, it'll take an extra hour. So that 9 hours turns to 10 hours in order for her to get her magic back.
That got rough.
That's only for her, right? Not for
That's
That's
only for her. Yeah,
Yeah.
That's
that's
only for me.
shit.
These are things we got to consider.
High five, Sophia.
Sophia, I forgot what time of day Mistrins pray
Morning.
for their. It's the morning.
Mhm.
Okay.
I've been doing it in the morning. I don't know
Yeah.
to say otherwise.
I think there's a specific time.
Yeah,
I mean,
Roth is sulking that he didn't get a high five.
Oh, my bad, Brody.
This
I
shit is
forgot
crazy
your
right now.
accent too. My
Man,
bad.
just
The way I had it is that she gets up very early, meditates and all that, and then does her physical, regime, exercise, and so forth.
Where is it?
If Luna's out there making potions, doesn't that mean Sophia and Roth is like got orders set up for her to be making potions? You got that culture, right? You can pop
Bitch,
them out.
do we got the money?
Oh, that's right. You broke this shit. I keep forgetting.
Can you make potions of lesser restoration? Can you make lesser restoration?
True.
She could, but we broke, nigga. We broke.
We got it.
Broke.
We need to buy
broke.
ingredients.
We ain't got it.
I'm carrying
We
that
need that
cauldron around.
we need that one of lesser restoration, man. I'm for real.
Yo, Antonio, you don't even have to
We
hit
wouldn't
me
even
in
need to rest
reality
right
like
now.
that,
Could have
bro.
been like lesser restoration on everybody.
The
Next
side
day,
of my
leave.
whole face hurt right
That's
now.
a group
my
effort.
nigga.
We got to get that shit next downtime. No,
The reality that you get, you didn't try to solve
okay,
it or
Machado.
nothing, bro. This nigga said we broke. I'm like, oh,
Mistrins get to pick a time of day, and then they consistently pray at that time. So if you pick mornings,
They get to pick? That sounds
they
sweet.
get to pick a time of day,
Oh.
or night, and then that's the time they consistently will pray at to get their
Must be
magic.
nice.
So.
early morning for her.
So early morning for her.
5 in the morning. 4 or 5 in the morning.
That must be nice. That must.
Come on, man. Think about Night Watch. You really want to do it at the beginning of the day? Make it nice.
So Alice says, gather
You only
around,
want to wait
boys and
till the
girls.
morning, bro? Oh my god, that's
All right, so that's the
midnight. All right, let's go adventure at midnight, right?
Think about the party a little bit.
Gather around, boys and girls.
Can she change her routine? And then, because if everybody preps their stuff at night, then she'll choose at night.
Imagine the whole squad like, all right, guys, we're ready to go. Midnight, twilight hour, yeah. And you're like,
well,
yo, I need like 8 more hours, bro. I can't be fucking with y'all right now. Like, get the sun. Come on, bro.
Luna needs her though.
Exactly.
If you could change it, that would be godlike. Because I just think like
Luna needs her day rest.
We can legit be like X-Force at this point. Like, like, come on, man.
I don't mind.
Like, we can be those dudes. Wet work need to be done. the answer.
I mean,
We do some Metal Gear Solid 5.
I thought Lewis was gonna say nighttime because like Mr. like Holy Sim was like the 7 stars and shit. Like nighttime. I'm like, oh, it might be nighttime. Guess not.
So
Damn.
Alice says, gather around, boys and girls. Uncle Addy has a story to tell.
I don't like that.
Do we have a rope trick spell that we can cast?
Now for healing, for
This ain't Claudius.
for natural healing.
Claudius doing Mordekainen's Magnificent Mansion.
If you're
Oh, excuse me.
That do upgrading.
Should your 8-hour rest period get interrupted, you lose the benefit of natural healing for that rest period.
That includes the ability healing too?
Yep.
Damn.
As for class features, I'm not seeing anything about that, so those should be replenished so far.
All right.
I'm seeing. I don't think.
Roth,
So
Sophia goes to Roth. So Roth, you think that maybe you could locate like you did last time, a safe place, either a cave or foliage trees, so we could like at least avoid any unwanted intrusion while we rest. You did a good job last time finding a place for us. When Red Eye was after us.
Lewis, how was
You did survive.
I feel like in Pathfinder in the video game that I was playing, whenever it came to resting, like certain skills that members of that were a part of like the camp could be used to like make camping better. Like people who had like a stealth check would have like a way to like make it so that you're less likely to have an encounter or be discovered wherever you're camping. People who like could cook, could do other shit. I know, don't fucking say shit. And then there was another skill. I think survival was.
I know survival is definitely.
This nigga said, "Don't
But basically, my point is like, is that relevant or is it like just all survival right now, based on like trying to answer what Sophia is looking for? Because we never really did that last time. I just assumed that we made camp and shit was fucking debatable whether or not we were gonna fight something or not. I didn't really think.
I've never seen a mechanic that affects the encounter chance.
Right, I don't think so either. But they had it in Pathfinder Kingmaker. That game is based on 1E, so I don't really understand.
My entire life, that would be pretty.
The game is based off of 1E. That's why I'm confused.
That would be super invasive because that's something that the GM has complete control over. So
you can't prevent like encounters, but you could prevent how you get like, let's say like we're in a cave. There's only one entrance to the cave, so it makes it a lot easier to defend.
Right.
I know what you're saying.
No, you're talking about the
when we have dinosaurs that can fly in, those flying dinosaurs can fly in, grab someone and swallow them whole and just fly away.
I don't think there's a mechanic for that at all.
Hold on, let me find it.
It works in a video game though, for sure, because everything is a straight mechanic in the video game. But for tabletop,
probably based that part off of 5th edition.
I'm not finding a goddamn thing. Surprisingly, I'm surprised. I would definitely put it under obviously survival skill.
How would it be worded? How would you lessen the chances of an encounter?
With your skill in survival out in the wilderness, you would know areas.
Foliage, using leaves.
It says camouflage. One party member can make a stealth check to hide the camp. Successful camouflage will reduce the probability of an attack. DC of the check is based on the current terrain. That's what I remember. That's why I'm like, wait a second, does that exist in actual Pathfinder? Like,
right, that's what I'm saying. But how would that work in the game? Because in the game, like when you go, they also have rest order.
You would put foliage down in front of yourself.
Perception checks to take turns, like night and for one half, the other half, so that everyone gets enough sleep. Like we were doing before, just that we don't sleep anymore. So that's kind of
How does it translate?
No, I'm just saying.
But a perception check would be able to see whether or not like a monster coming and we are like surprised or not. I know that I know that's a factor.
What would the perception check be for the monster to perceive us, even though the camouflage is provided for the encampment?
Well, here's
If
the
there's
thing.
no provided DC for that, then how would that work?
I mean, the way I see it with survival is goes like this. I mean, it's in the name of the skill. You're out in the wilderness. You got to survive, and one of the ways of surviving is making sure you don't bump into the fucking wrong nasties. So
be eaten by a dinosaur.
I'm surprised there hasn't been a game mechanic for like using survival to like lessen the chance
I'm gonna post
of an
this real quick.
encounter. Now, what I have seen. Oh, now that I recall, what I have seen, I believe it might have been in the Silver Marches book, which is a weird place for it to be, but I have seen a table for an encounter chances, and like if the party was moving at that's if the party was moving. I did see it. It had an encounter chance for if the party was just moving, was just traveling regularly. But then it was like if the party chooses to move at half speed because they're trying to avoid because they're trying to avoid encounters, then I think you cut the percentage of the encounter in half or something like that.
That's
And
what I'm looking for. I'm looking for
then
verbiage like that.
yeah, and then there was a third one where it was like if they choose to camp, there was also a percentage chance.
Yeah, because if you camp like in a dungeon, it's way more unsafe to camp in a dungeon than it is to camp in the wilderness. Or at least or rather, you have less fitful rest in a dungeon because I guess
There
you're
it
always on
is.
guard and shit like that. You're probably wearing your armor,
There it
unless
is.
there's like beds and shit in there too that can change your
Man,
change your
how the fuck do
bonuses
I
in
can't
DC.
believe I remember this shit.
I just don't know what we're using.
Right. No, it makes sense that
It
you
was
should
in
be able to hide your
okay,
encampment.
it was in the Silver Marches book, and it was like, oh, if you're traveling across the Silver Marches, there was a chance per hour, damn, of travel that they run into an encounter. Um, the first percentage is if they were traveling normally. Oh, and it went by terrain too. Okay, so like it went from desolate terrain to wilderness to frontier to settled, and like desolate obviously a lower chance, with settled areas being the highest. Open camping or cautious travel would decrease the encounter chances. And then camping in secret or hiding decreased it even further of an encounter. So
Is it survival and stealth combined?
I would definitely do, if you're
Oh.
traveling, well, what's cautious travel? Cautious travel is
Reduction in speed, right?
it's just a reduction in speed, really. Well, your characters aren't really traveling anywhere.
We're not moving.
You're just trying to hide your. You just
Encampment.
want to camp in secret, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
Just for a situation like that, it's gonna be the group. Obviously not doing any open fires. I would say. Yeah. Your characters can choose to camp in secret. I mean, you already. I don't really think there needs to be a check made for this. Other than the encounter chance will just drop.
There's always a chance of us being discovered, but at least it reduces it.
Right.
Yeah.
It'll
That's dope.
reduce it.
I've never seen a mechanic before. That's cool.
I would say if you were looking for a specific spot or area to really lower your chance, I would make up a new use for the survival skill, probably DC 15 plus DC 15 plus one per character in the group. So like since there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 1, 2,
I'll aid.
3,
That
4,
seems
5.
like a fair DC. Yeah.
It'd be like a DC 21 to like get a group of 6, find the spot for a group of 6 people to like
Camp out.
to like camp out
Yes.
in a specific area that would really lower the chances of anybody bumping into
It's
you.
a lot easier for a survivalist to hide himself alone or two people tops than like
Yeah.
more people, the harder it is.
Hide
That makes sense.
Right.
a small band of fucking motherfuckers. Yeah. Kind of hard. Somebody gonna fuck up.
Oh, there you
Somebody
go.
gonna fuck up.
That's a good survival check.
I'd say like a successful check of that would be a decrease in like a chance of an encounter. And then if an encounter does happen, doesn't necessarily mean they spot you right away and they just attack.
They may just be nearby.
I need to I just it just means something's in the area and I would roll to see how far away they are, and from once I figure out the distance of that encounter, then I determine whether both sides spot each other.
That kind of happened last time
It's
before.
very possible, yeah, that
When we were fleeing Red Eye.
neither side spots each other and they just end up passing right by. Like
when we're fleeing, I don't know if you remember, Luke, last time when we were fleeing away from Red Eye after this encounter with with these
I
aberrations.
see. That makes sense.
That
To make
encounter.
it it's not so video game. I see what you're saying.
When we were resting in this cave-like place, we heard like these colossal like worms out there that you described, and then I remember like Lucian and Sophia like, took a peek, but like the worm never even like, they never
yeah,
even
that
like
was
disturbed
Rolf.
us, so we
I
just
think
stayed quiet.
Rolf was keeping watch that night. The first time you guys were here, he was
Yeah,
keeping watch, and I said he noticed this massive fucking gargantuan
yeah,
like
but it never noticed us.
centipede
We just
that
kept
was in
going.
the.
Yeah.
He noticed it in the distance because I rolled for an encounter. There was an encounter. I rolled to see what it was. Gargantuan monstrous fucking centipede. I'm like, oh shit. And so I was like, all right, let me
I
roll
mean
the
that's
let me roll the distance. So I rolled the distance, and I think I secretly rolled. I think I told Rolf roll a perception, and he passed. So I was like, well, hey, you see this fucking gargantuan fucking centipede out there? And then he was like, well, what's it doing? Is it getting close to us? Doesn't look like it doesn't seem to be that way. And then what I did was I think I rolled the perception for the centipede, which it fucking didn't failed, didn't notice your characters at all with any of its senses, and it was just randomly wandering around pretty much. And yeah,
that's where I got the
no
idea from
encounter
because
happened
of
because
that.
it didn't spot you guys and wasn't coming your way, so
Yeah.
it just passed
and
by pretty
we
much.
were not, and to make a distinction too, at that time we were not out there in the open fire. We would try to keep low key because we're being, at least in our minds, we perceive that Red Eye was probably gonna come after us,
Right.
so we were trying to keep low key. Yeah, so I see it like the same way now as well.
Yeah, an open camp, like you got a fire going, not just the light, but the smell. It'll make it, especially creatures with scent, and they roll that perception check.
Mm-hmm.
They'll get a +8 extra bonus with their nose, to notice something. So they'll be, I smell a campfire. Somebody's fucking nearby. I'm gonna go get
Mm-hmm.
something to eat. But but
Mm.
it's autumn, and with the weather, your characters are good. They don't need a fire to keep themselves warm. So
So
I don't think anybody here has any environmental magic. I don't think anybody here has endure elements, but you don't have to worry about that. The weather's not gonna kill your characters. No one's freezing or burning up, dehydration. So
Get some shit for
um
being.
see the survival check. All right, so let me get this encounter going and see
Luna
if it
at
even
least
happens.
So
she
while you're doing that, Ala addresses the party and he says, "So beyond that stone outcropping over there lies the marrow. Now, once we cross between the periphery and the marrow, that's when the true hidden beauty of the inner region of the blot soon becomes apparent. The sky above shifts and melts, constantly raining thick amoebic liquid that upon alighting on solid surfaces seeps and collects in putrid pools, sometimes even spontaneously forming amoebic crawlers. So we have to be careful of that. Most often, the rain simply renders people like us off balance and a little bit vulnerable. Regardless of where it collects, the constant fall of this amoebic drizzle kind of makes it hard to see. But it also creates a kind of a weird effect on the landscape and the features, like blurred enigmas. The visible landscape is scarred by frequent earth movements, as if the world itself seeks to shake off the corruption of the blot. Creatures of nightmare inhabit the marrow, some mutated versions of what was once living in the area before becoming of the blot. Others wholly new species that manages to just squeeze through from the far realm itself. Of those creatures, we're talking about the amoebic crawlers and cranial encysters and the chaotic hulks. We saw them upon our last fight that we had over here with Red Eye and Night Seeds. Within the hidden marrows of the cerebric blot that have persisted for several years or more, there's an assembly of what can only be called cities, sometimes towers over the landscape. And these cylinder towers, these metropi, waving and reaching miles into the air like blind worms, threaten to kind of nauseate people from the natural world who even try to imagine such a sight. Beautiful designs plotted within these structures. None have ever returned to report them, but we will. They're best given a wide berth, however, by us. Now, to give you an understanding of the space and how it feels to be in there, according to what's in this journal, the cerebrotic, the marrow itself is out of phase with the surrounding landscape. And in a sense, it kind of steals away the lands upon which it originally spilled, hiding them behind a veil of ruptured reality. Thus, the marrow can be, and often is, larger on the inside than the exterior periphery where we're currently located would suggest. The typical cerebrotic marrow is a spherical volume that encompasses almost a 20 square mile space. At the center of the marrow lies its core, pit-like void that provides a direct channel of the influence of the far realm itself and reality, and sometimes there's a discrete connection. At the exterior of this marrow, one or more access points of the periphery called the foci will be found inside, similar to what we're going to be using to go into the marrow itself. So expect it to be a lot larger on the inside than we see from out here.
The ground, is it going to be like level, like dry, or is it going to be water as well?
You could expect that due to the constant rain, it's going to be a slippery ride.
Sure.
Yeah, I should. Yeah. Even still. Okay. Your evening, you had a couple of moments where your nerves went on edge a bit, but either it was just a passing creature in the distance or just the local wildlife. Nothing disturbed your rest. So Luna was able to long-term care the group. I always forget
Sweet.
I always forget what's DC for that? 15 or 20?
That was 20.
Sweet.
No, it's yeah. No.
Long-term care is 15. Yeah. You could take the
Take 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yeah, because you get a above a 15 on that. It counts as light activity. So you're good. Which means it's up to 6 people, which there is less than 6. Is 1, 2, 3. Although the only one you cannot give it to yourself, obviously. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, underneath it's under 6 or less. So
So Fina would do
Luna
lesser
naturally.
restoration on Luna.
Oh, before the night.
Oh, oh no, she can't before the night. She has to prepare her spells the next morning.
Oh, so you're gonna do that in the morning. Okay.
Yeah.
Well, she heals 1 point, so she's at 3 damage instead. As for her HP, she will heal. Well, she's at max already. She's good there. Everybody else heals 16 hit points naturally if you're not at max, which would put Roth at max. And Mockjaw would go up to sure his hit dice is 6, right? So he heals 12.
She would have done later on hands the night before on Mockjaw, so she should be at full HP. On everyone, actually.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, guess she would have enough.
Yeah.
Yeah, since nobody, Lucian heals back to Constitution.
Oh, thank God.
Hello?
I'm still down 2, right?
Yeah.
You.
Yeah,
Yeah,
what up?
I was muted, my fault.
There you go.
Yeah, if anyone else needs healing, Rob has heals. Just FYI.
I still need no.
We're staying more than 1 day, or we're staying at least 1 day, right? Just to clarify.
2 days, I
Yeah,
think we agreed.
2 days. 2
Okay,
days.
I need at least 1 day, 1 full
Yeah.
24 hour.
Heck,
We'll
if you
spend
guys
2
are
days
doing
here.
a full day, the night and then the day going back into night. Well, then and resting that night. Shoot, full day. I think
I need at least 24 hours.
Yeah.
That'll triple it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, let's do it then.
Yeah, because if you get a full day's rest, everything doubles in healing. But if she's already doubling it with long-term care, then that's tripled. So in that case, everybody's fucking would be at max. Although, let me roll for the second. Let me roll another. More chances of maybe of an encounter. All right, so your rest. Let me roll one for during the day. Okay, and then another one for that other night. So far, your character's
Ooh.
not had to worry about anything interrupting, although other than the
Hiding in plain sight.
other than the unsettling nature of the terrain right now. Luckily, nothing.
The voices we hear in our heads.
Right.
Right.
Luna hears them daily.
Is everybody's ability stat filled up?
Yeah, definitely. Everybody should be at max.
All right.
What about Luna?
Yeah.
Hers too.
Yeah.
All right.
Hers too.
So
Feeling
my
good.
hexes now can affect
Thanks,
everyone
fucking
again.
God.
Feeling good.
Let's do this shit.
Feeling good.
Let's go.
That might be shit. I went like
When the first after you rested for the first night, the next day was the day after. That first night
Who?
you rested, the next day was High Harvest Tide. It was a holiday.
Mm.
we should have been celebrating. Yeah, here we
No
are.
rest. No rest for the weary.
Yo, Lil, how long would it take me to make oh, no, I gotta be somewhere to make the cartridges. Never mind. I'll do that next time I go to town.
Hopefully,
So,
hopefully there's leftover harvest when we return back to Daggerford.
High Harvest Tide is an
Or
annual
Cromwell.
festival that takes place between the 30th of Alien and the 1st of Marpinor.
Dang, we messed out. All the
And
dancing.
traditionally a feast to celebrate the harvest and the abundance of food, but also a time when those wishing to travel left on their journeys before
Mhm.
winter sets in. They can start as
Oh,
early as preparations start as early as a 10-day before.
are we
So
going to winter still?
there've been
Couple of
people,
months.
yeah.
Uh-oh.
Mm-hmm.
GG.
Can you
Gonna
buy
have
it?
to get those winter fur coats.
Yeah.
Right.
Get that endure element.
While preparing, so yeah, there are people the past week
And then
preparing and cooking
where's some
and
of this
preserving
Tyrannosaurus that we killed?
the
Lewis
harvest
threw a
for the cold
forewarning
winter
earlier.
months.
Well, you guys don't need endure element yet. You know, it's nice and comfortable. He's trying to say in the future, though. Y'all might freeze to death. You got
Um,
That's
Wow.
basically what he said.
forewarning. Yep. They've been warned.
so there's been the past week. There's been preparations for this feast. People preparing, cooking, and preserving the harvest for the cold winter months. Traditions do vary from community to community, but some examples include food-related contests, races, and challenges of skill and strength, receiving homemade sweets from the local clergy, and feasts blessing the larders and the wine cellars and the grain bins and the fruit preserves. This day is often an important anniversary to various governments. Often taxes and tithes came due. Rulers held open courts to hear the concerns of their citizens. Oaths were publicly renewed. Troops received marching orders to new duty stations, and guilds met to confer on prices and rate changes for goods and services.
Damn.
According to some traditions, dwarves will only drink water, and elves will only drink dew on this day.
Oh, wow. They're opposites.
what? Dwarves only drink water. Get the fuck out of here.
And
Um,
elves not drinking wine?
Mhm.
That's nuts.
it's been said that children that are born on this day are favored by Timora to have a lifelong
Mm.
good luck, but will be smitten with wanderlust.
Mm.
Another legend
And Dukel.
says another legend says that human females born on this day would have control over their reproductive system, which means they
Oh
can
my
get
God.
pregnant only when they wanted to, by force of
Wow.
will alone. Damn.
Wow,
and
that's a
that
great ability.
Yeah.
and
That's
that
a great ability.
That's crazy.
All right.
and that they could instantly sense when they had been poisoned, either by ingestion or being bitten by a venomous creature.
Mm.
Mm.
Where did that come from? Oh, wow. Okay, that came from straight out of Greenwood's mouth back in 2015.
That makes sense. That's awesome shit he would say. That's why I'm like, that sounds crazy. Yep.
He be coming up with some wild shit.
And
Mm-mm.
this
Yeah.
wild shit, man.
Well, like I think it was him that came up with the Drow priestesses fucking
Dancing naked
rocks,
to
dancing
illustrate.
naked and fucking rocks with their fucking vaginas and shit, making that shit
Yo,
bleed.
this
I'm like,
motherfucker
what the fuck?
in that video clip you
How you
sent,
fucking a rock?
in that video clip you
Shrooms.
sent, this dude Ed had the nerve to say that Illustrate herself comes down and dances naked. Like, I'm like, the goddess herself was coming down dancing naked on the rock, my dude. That's crazy.
Man, they
Well,
fucking
the
this
Olympian
man
gods were like kind of like that too, though.
this man
Aphrodite.
this man went in on
Mhm.
This man went in on
They were
drought
doing all sorts
on
of freaky shit.
Mm-hmm.
somebody asked him.
Zeus
I
turned
don't even
into
know
a
how
golden
Turning
don't
fucking
girl
even
bitch.
juice,
I don't
raping
even know
people.
I don't even know why I don't even know why the question came
Bestiality.
up. This dude
Zeus is a
went
freak,
full in
boy.
on he is. He's a sexual fucking freak for sure. This man
He
went
was a freak,
full
boy.
This man went full in on fucking drow breast milk. I don't even know why somebody asked the question. I don't even know what led to the fucking question. I think I posted it in the
Shrooms.
fucking.
That's always the answer.
Some things are best left out.
I'm
He was
just
probably high as
like
shit. It was like, yeah,
Elven breast milk.
titty
This
milk
man went
sounds
in.
delicious.
breast.
He did post like what the taste was and all of that. I'm like,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
got
he
it.
was probably
Very
going.
active, very active imagination. Tell you that shit.
We was hitting them.
He's
Oh,
gotta be. He gotta. I wouldn't doubt if he was on some sort of hallucinogen once
That's
in a
the kind of
while.
world building you want, though, right? Like, imagine you sit at his table and he's
It's
just got a fucking
right,
example or an answer for everything. And, like,
right.
I'm sure he doesn't come up with that shit on the spot all the time. I'm
He'll
pretty
make it
sure a
on the
lot of that
spot.
was.
He'll make it on the
Yeah,
spot.
he'll do it
Yeah.
on the
Oh,
spot.
maybe.
He's just
Maybe.
he's just that natural at it. Like it just comes
He's
to
been
him.
doing it
Like
for so long, man.
Mm-hmm.
since he was a kid.
He's like the Michael
Educated.
Jordan of this shit.
He had the Forgotten Realms. He had the Forgotten Realms world made when he was a kid, before D&D even existed. And then when they had Dragon Magazine, they put out they put out like a they were seeking talent or whatever, and they wanted submissions, and he submitted his some of his notes. No, they said they were impressed.
That's how he got into D&D?
They said yeah,
Like,
because
officially?
he got into D&D, and then he was reading their Dragon magazines, and he saw like the call out for like submissions, and he submitted some of his fiction. I think it was fiction, but he also submitted like with the fiction that he wrote for his world, he also
Mm-hmm.
submitted like details about the world in case other players wanted to know more about it and play in it, and they were gonna post it up, and I think they posted it up in Drag Magazine. But when they asked him like, okay, give us your stuff, they were expecting like a
Yeah.
folder.
Some regular shit, and then this
This
motherfucker.
dude sent them boxes, boxes. They were like, excuse me.
Wow.
So they were like, okay. And then I think there was a time where they were like, we need a new campaign setting. And they're like, well, I know one guy that could work. And that's how he got picked. They went to him and they were like, hey,
He's the Vegapunk of D&D, man.
give us we like what you sent us the
Creating
first.
content.
Right. He's like, we liked what you sent
right.
us the first time. We want to make it into a D&D campaign setting. So obviously, we're going to have to adjust some shit around, but give us what you got.
Right.
And he's like, okay. Gave him a fucking library.
That's crazy.
So
That's crazy, man.
I saw he had posted a video.
Do we get the blood?
He had posted a video maybe a couple of years ago. It was him and a couple of other like old school D&D designers that he was friends with. Fucking he posted a video where they packed, I think, one or two trucks of
Trucks?
all truck moving trucks of just these bins of all this information he has on fucking Forgotten Realms that he did himself, because they were taking it to a storage.
Somebody
They're
blew
taking
his
it to.
fucking truck up.
They were
Oh my
taking it. They were
god,
taking. They
bro.
were help. They were helping
Imagine.
him take it to a storage
Feels
center.
so fragile.
There's so much shit he would love to answer, but it's NDA because Wizards of the Coast owns it. So when people ask him, he'll
How the fuck
answer.
do you know what's NDA and what's not at this point?
He's got an encyclopedic mind. It's crazy. He's got like one of those computer fucking minds.
Eidetic shits.
Back at completely full health, right?
Yeah. So
Uh,
that's the history.
Guys like
That's the
I knew
history of
some
how the
people like
Forgotten
that,
Realms
some
came to
teachers,
be.
they were godlike.
So people asked him questions, and Wizards of the Coast said, yeah, you can answer them, and it's canon until we change it, pretty much. So like whatever he says is canon unless there's a book that gets published and Wizards of the Coast is like, actually it's this, then you would have to take that as canon. So they can overwrite what he says, but if they don't overwrite what he says, then you can take what he says as canon. And then obviously there's a bunch of shit he is NDA. He's not allowed to say it. I asked him I asked him one question. There was one question I asked him. I was like, so what's in the South Pole? I don't even know why I came up with it. I was just like, you know what? I realized I'm looking at these maps and there's nothing in the southern region. Like, what's the South Pole? What's going on down there? Because I see a lot of northern shit. The high ice, and then they talk about the God's Valley beyond that, and all this other crazy shit. I'm like,
God's
how
Valley.
nobody's? Yeah, there's a place called God's Valley. It's a mythical place. No one knows if it's real or
There's
not, but it's
only one
supposed to
God
be.
Valley.
It's supposed to be.
Oh shit! No spoilers for Charlie.
Oh shit! Oh, that God's Rally. Yeah, I went to One Piece. Anyway, yeah, I asked about the South
Well,
Pole, and his reply was, yeah, there's stuff that we have on it, but that's NDA. I'm like, mother, what are y'all hiding and why? You know you ain't publishing it. Fucking, it's not his fault, but
right.
Wizards of the Coast, they pissed me off. I said, man, I think I
That's what happens when you're with an organization that intends to be around for thousands, hundreds of years, and you only have like 80 years to live. So
I don't know.
their plans are like way long, probably down the line. Like, yeah, let's let dudes like sleep on D&D, start shitting on it, saying it's whack, and then let's come out with some new edition and then fucking invigorate the company again. Let's hold this shit out until like let's say 2350.
Right.
Like they intend to be around until like that, you know what I mean? Like
that's stupid like that. Pisses me off.
Let's hold on to this shit.
It's like, why is it
Must be nice.
So Addy informs you guys about the hazards of the marrow, like as far as the environmental is concerned. There are the creatures that are going to pop up, but there's also there's the amoebic rain. So vision is going to be hampered, and due to the rain, it's going to cause some slickness. So mobility is going to be affected.
Slickness. All right.
That was High Harvest Tide. You guys rested another day. I'm not finding anything that's particularly like special for your characters on this day concerning like their deities. So sure some of the characters here are thinking, man, it must be a lot. There's been a big ass feast back in Daggerford we're missing out on. You guys are picturing, some of you are probably picturing it, your characters are picturing it in their minds. Like, but
I'm not one of those. I know.
Adler probably isn't one of them.
Luna is.
Luna is. Luna's like the shit I could be cooking right now.
Yeah, right.
Don't say we don't do nothing for you, Adler. We're here with you. We're our boy over here, out in the wild, the boondocks.
Yeah, like I'm missing High Harvest Tide for this shit. Let's go.
Wanted to get my dance off.
It is officially now the next day after High Harvest Tide, where your characters wake up. Well, not wake up. Your characters either the light of the sky coming up over the horizon, and it is the morning of Marpanoth, the first day of Marpanoth, leaf fall, the 10th month. So it's like October. I realized Lucian's birthday was like 2 weeks ago in the game.
Happy birthday!
I don't know. Happy birthday, Lucian. Your character's now 20 years old.
Congrats.
I don't know if he told anybody. I don't know if he told anybody. But
young blood, man.
20 years old.
20 summers.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On Marpanoth the 3rd, so 2 more days is your next feeding.
Okay.
All right.
I'm gonna have to. I'm gonna have to buy something soon. Real
characters,
soon.
you wake up and you prepare and you're ready to.
Wait, so this dude's birthday passed and nobody throws this man a birthday party? That's crazy.
I don't know.
Is that Luna right now?
No,
that's how you do Luna. That's crazy, son.
Hold on. Hold on, time out.
I don't know if
didn't tell
Lucian
Matt
told
Johnson.
Ross watches that, and then keeps it to himself. He didn't say anything, but he does.
Sophia never told us her birthday either. It was Luna that ran off and did a surprise birthday party, and that surprised us because we didn't know until Luna did something.
But
and I don't know.
Here's my issue. Here's my issue.
Did Lucian tell anyone his birthday?
All kind of shit happens all the time. We don't have the time to go over every single detail. My issue is that a birthday has come up, and I mean, listen, we don't even know if this dude told us that it's his birthday. Let's be real. I'm just saying.
I didn't
Johnson did not know his character.
All right, so if he didn't tell him, then that's it.
Yeah, that's it.
Johnson did not know.
DM metagaming. I get it. DM metagaming. This
am I muted?
Yeah, Lewis, enjoy that.
I was letting Lucian. I was letting him know.
Like a week later, that it was Lucian's birthday. Matt Johnson in character did not know.
It's hilarious, bro.
Whatever. I try to clarify.
Yeah, I'm good.
No, I see what you're saying. That Matt didn't know like what.
Yeah, Matt Johnson didn't know that it was
what day of the year it was in the game.
Yeah. He probably like knowing Johnson the way he plays Lucian. He would have like, oh shit, my birthday today. I'm going gambling, going to do this, have a party for myself. Or maybe not. I don't know. I don't know what he would do.
I don't know. I think he does that every day.
It would have been. It could have been either or.
Adler's is coming. Listen,
Gambling,
well, I'm gonna say it now. Adler's is coming up in 6 days. I don't know if he told anybody.
But we're out here.
About his birthday, I don't
6
think
days.
Alan would remember.
He won't even remember his birthday. Well, he's gonna be 31 in 6 days.
I'm glad you kept my character's birth age the same. You know, women like that stuff. You didn't even increase her age. You kept
when I get to day 6, I'll roll a 1d100. If he remembers, he's gonna go
thought that was the increase. That's the
if he
original.
Doesn't remember, then
she was 21 originally.
So she's 22. Oh.
Yeah. Don't change it. You can leave it at 21. That's fine.
Then you can leave it at 9. She's 22. When's
can't
Ross?
lie, though.
Ross is Ross didn't put one down.
But not important.
Ross just existed.
Ross like, I got no birthday. I just existed.
Immaculate conception.
All right. He about to say it. You're muted.
He was, you know how like fucking
You're muted.
Anakin is like created by midichlorians and using his mom's DNA. That's how Rolf was created. He was just formed by midichlorians.
Sacrifice. Ooh.
No. It's let me look at one of my earlier character sheets. It's on there. Could have sworn you even told me what the date of birth was. You just, for some reason, you just never added this to the sheet.
Weird. I think it was. It wasn't on there for a while, and then I asked about it, but then I forgot to put it on there.
It should be June 11th anyway. It should be when Shield Meet is, right? Wasn't it? Oh shit!
Shield Meet.
Hold on.
You share a birthday with the Everreach twins.
Shield Meet. You born on a leap day. Yeah, that's the same birthday as because they were born on a leap day. I think, yeah. I think that was right. Yeah, that's why we had the.
No. I'm lying. It's not Shield Meet. It's Moonfest. Sorry.
Feast of the Moon.
I did tell you this. I know I did.
Yeah, because that was like the Day of the Dead kind of situation.
Yeah.
That's
Días
right.
de los Muertos.
Yeah, it's like the Forgotten Realms version of that.
So Alice starts
that you got a while for that. I think you got like 3 more months on that one. So
Alice starts mashing up those glowing phosphorescent like fungi kind of growths. He starts basically grinding it into paste onto the stone slab itself. And then he puts his finger in it and makes the symbol for his summoning symbol on his forehead. He traces that on his forehead, and he goes, "I'm ready." And he looks over. This is assuming this is after we've all rested and whatnot. And he gathers some more paint or some more of the paste on his fingers to do someone else's sign, and he goes, "Who else is ready?"
I'm ready.
I'm ready.
All right. And so he does the same symbol on everyone's forehead who's ready, and then he goes, "Oh, this is it," and steps through.
Yeah, Ralph is ready. I'm just doing my laundry over here.
Yeah, I'm ready. Yeah.
All right, one by one, your characters.
What do you need, Cam?
I need some teleportation. I need some time warp music, some space time warp music.
Time for things to get nice and Doctor Strange on us, baby.
Some Pink Floyd, please. Thank you.
Pink Floyd. Yeah, that's
Multiverse of Madness. Here we go.
Where is it?
The funny thing is, I got like some shrooms on me too. I've never had it before, but my boy gave it to me as a gift for winning my little competition thing. But I'm like, I don't know.
Like, damn, that's a hell of a gift.
I'm
Chill
a
out,
little
bro.
worried about that.
Just,
A little worried about that.
take some weed. I tried shrooms before. It's not bad.
I'm not sure of how weird I'm prepared to go. I gotta find the
I was
proper time to do something like
for
that.
like 6.5 hours, but
Shit, really?
oh yeah, I've never seen
I've
colors
always
that
wanted to
beautiful
try
in my
that too.
life.
You need to invite me.
I've seen colors that beautiful in my life. The cabinets amazed me for like 6.5 hours.
Yeah. I was thinking about that. I was like, yo, imagine playing. If I would do that, I can't wait to play Adler that day. I gotta be, gotta play Addy that day.
Imagine DMing like that. I need a notebook before
The ideas you'd have,
anything I write down. I come out of that shit looking at my book like, okay, that's the campaign right there. All right. Yeah, I'd like to try that. I'd like to try it at least once. Yep. So after this stuff is smeared on,
If you smoke though, you can handle it. Matt.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it ain't that bad. Just don't eat like fucking. Don't eat a shit ton of it.
Don't OD on it.
I mean, like, if you are 6'9" and fucking 300 pounds, nigga, I think you'd be
Pupils are
alright.
like this, like.
Think you'd be alright, nigga. You kind of big. Be alright.
You're like, I see everything.
Oh my god.
You don't. Yeah, you don't want to actually enter the far realm. So.
Right. That's crazy. I'll be able to play Adler really, really well though.
Come back.
Be real deep in character.
Come out of that shit like I am Adler. Like, oh fuck, he took too much.
Yo, that'd be fucking wild.
Oh my god, being the psych ward.
Honestly, you probably would. Honestly, I could probably see you playing as Adler as if he had his trip in the game, and he awakened in this world, in your body. That's your acid trip right there. You're Adler, but you're in this world, and you're trying to figure out like how to get back to
how to get back. Damn.
What is this? You're looking at the microwave like.
So my experience is going to be encapsulated by wanting, like longing to be somewhere else. That sounds sad.
Crazy. Tries to cast a spell, doesn't work. You're like, fuck.
Damn.
I
hate this place.
You guys got like you said, the after that. So who walked in through first? He did. I guess to show them how it's done.
Mm-hmm.
All right. You guys
Sophia will volunteer to go first if Adler wants.
Addy definitely would have stepped through.
Yeah.
All right. She's right behind him. She's right behind him.
Step through. Now, and you see, as you see Adler do it, you see him like it just looks like he fades into like a translucent state, and then into complete nothingness.
Mm.
And so one by one, the rest of you do that. For the experience, you go through and you definitely feel like
Uh-oh.
you definitely feel like you've left a part of yourselves back where you were at, and you're in this new environment trying to hold yourself together. Although it doesn't feel like it's a strong effort that you have to put in, but there is some effort of it involved.
This is not something
You
they talked to in college about, so this is something new.
you feel a sensation, and you even see in your like it could be in your mind or your vision. You can't even tell the difference of places that you feel like you're floating towards or through or into or around. It's just a mixture of sensations that just make sense and don't make sense at the same time. There are moments where you feel you you feel like as if there were other lifetimes that you were experiencing. Some alien, some just alternate like versions. Although what's crazy is all of that happened in an instant because then your sensations are completely bombarded by your new environment. With the first being this strange, sticky, somewhat viscous substance that's raining on your characters from the skies and the skies and
Yo.
um you can see now the awfulness of this cerebrotic marrow that was hidden from your view until you had passed through the foci. The skies above, they shift and melt, constantly raining this thick amoebic liquid
Oh,
that
I thought we were in the upside down.
that upon alighting on solid surfaces, this liquid seeps and collects in these putrescent pools, sometimes even spontaneously forming little forms of life, or even forms of in the distance you can even see one had landed and formed into an amoebic crawler, which your characters have had to deal with over with the battle with Red Eye. You've battled a couple of those.
The golden color
Um,
one?
no, the ooze looking one.
Oh,
No, not the chaotic cult. That one, that's a scary one. The you see it form, and then it's like slithers off. Oh, fortunately, it's not coming towards your group, but it's going off, into the wilderness. Uh, this this rain seems to render you with a feeling of being off balance and kind of vulnerable. It's reducing your vision of the distant landscape features into nightmarish, blurred enigmas. This the visible landscape seems scarred by frequent earth movements. You can kind of feel as if the ground beneath you is shifting slightly every now and then. Um, almost as if the world itself is like trying to shake off the corruption.
Some Geiger shit, like the floor's alive.
You see a pack of creatures nearby. They seem to be traveling. They seem to like come out of what may be a bog, but the liquid looks strange. It looks like um it looks like there's like it looks like it's kind of bubbling, but when the bubbles pop, it pops up into a wiggling tendril before splashing back down. But coming out the bog, you see like a pack of like these, at least what should be monitor lizard, giant monitor lizards. There's about 4 of them. But like you notice that their scaly skin. What? What now? That's it. Do something else. No, because you're not coming in here every hour for this. No, absolutely not. You need to be going to bed after this. You're not staying up to 4 in the morning again. Hey, close the door.
Summer vacation.
Yep.
I put fucking Rose in summer camp. She's not staying at home all day. She's not staying at home all day.
Oh, he's got stuff to do. I got him in he's got karate and I put him in a swimming class too for like 2 weeks. Yeah, he ain't just sitting at home.
Life, yeah.
He ain't just sitting at home on fucking screens all day.
Have him come through, come cut the grass. I'll pay him.
He'd do it. He's cut the grass here and at his mom's, so he knows how to work a lawnmower.
I'll pay him.
I'll let him know. Shoot, he'll be like, "What? Okay." Yeah, I'll let him know.
Nice.
I'll give him
make that money.
Yeah, I'll give him something else to do, and to make make money.
You gonna start driving in about like 2 years, right?
He's 13 now, so like 2-3 years.
Yeah. So put that
he's
lawnmower
13.
in the back.
I thought he was older.
No.
I thought he was the same age as my son.
He just turned 13 April 30th, last month.
Ah, okay. Yeah, my son turned 15. He's already having that talk about driving, permit is next year.
Oh.
Just in my driveway, only my driveway. I had him move the car forward and backward, And this summer he even got a job. I'm like, whoa, what the hell? Like one of his friends, buddies, like his dad, he owns a landscaping company. So he's like, Dad, can I work with him? I'm like, hell yeah, go work, man. Go make your money.
There you go.
Make your money.
Solid job right there. Shit.
That's right. That's right.
Especially at that age.
Mm-hmm. I didn't even have to get him the job. He got the job himself. I'm proud of him.
Right.
So
yeah,
these young men, you got to let them do their thing too. They got to work.
What motivated me to want to work was fucking D.
Men.
What motivated me to want to work was D&D.
D&D, son, them books was costing.
Yo, for real, I'm like, yo, I want every D&D supplement ever, and then I saw the cost of them books. I'm like, man, I ain't gonna find nobody to pay no $20-$30 for these.
Louis, imagine if we were kids now. Oh wait, I shouldn't just incriminate you. Like you'd be getting all these materials now digitally, but imagine now, back then you had to buy them. Now we don't.
Yeah. Now shoot, I'd be like, oh, you can download every PDF real quick in like a night.
Oh no, there's something about actually having books and playing in the table.
Yeah, there is. That's
priceless.
I definitely
when
like
you have the little dungeon.
There's
back in the days, get the DM
like
screen, all the dice
sitting around the table.
That's priceless.
Like
Dude, I sit around that table to play a One Piece game that I play every Sunday. I gotta tell you,
you still doing that? I thought you left.
Nah. That's still going. And it's funny because this is their first time having such a long running game that they finally made it to the Grand Line. They hadn't made it to the Grand Line before, so
oh shit,
this is something
nice.
that we finally experienced.
the grand
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
That sounds
It's
nice.
fun rolling real dice, role playing in person. And they're
There's
not used
nothing
to,
like
like,
it, bro.
they're mad surprised too at my role play abilities because I guess they haven't played with someone that's played as long as
We
me.
always
I was like,
surprise
dude,
people with that shit,
I'm
man.
like, yo, you gotta play with the people I play with.
We did that shit at the fucking hobby shop. They were like, "Man, we want to play with you guys like a real game," because we were doing the Pathfinder
Dwarves,
Society,
yeah,
yeah.
the three dwarves, cool man.
But um, where was I? Oh, so
Monitor lizards.
yeah, at least
You're
they were
sharpening their
supposed to
scales.
look. Yeah, they were supposed to look like the lizards you're used to seeing, except these. You notice that the scales, like each scale, looks like a little mini eyeball, and
Mm,
then
Mm.
some of them like flap
trippy.
open, kind of
Ew.
like it's peeling a bit, but like when they flap open, you can see like a little tendril poke out. Um,
Wow.
and when the monitor lizards lick their tongues out instead of like
Man, this one gets Adler off.
when they lick
The
their
rest of
tongue
us we're like, what the
when they lick their tongues out, it doesn't look like a lizard tongue. Instead, it looks like
tongue with eyeball?
no, it looks like uh man, how do I describe this? I gotta go really far around with this shit. It looks like a like some kind of what appears to be like what might be like a tree root.
Tree root?
Yeah, but like it then at the end it has like these little wiggling like what at the very tip of it, it looks like these little wiggling like they look like human fingers. Um,
Mm, gross.
as for their and their eyes look like they're rolling around and like you'll see the pupils, but then like it'll roll. They just like it keeps rolling. Like you'll see the pupil disappear up, but then it comes from the bottom back up and around. Um, it's constantly doing that, and sometimes even shifting color.
They
Um,
got slot machine eyeballs. That's crazy.
and
Hmm.
yeah. So giant monitor lizards, pack of them, but they're something happened to them. Adler's aware that um because the far realm is invading the material plane here, it's trying to take form, and it tends to sometimes take form of native creatures in the area. Um, at least it attempts to, and for the most part, it does, but it always comes off pseudo-natural. Um, and then these monitor lizards, as they're moving about, you can see them. It's as if they suddenly exploded, right? It's out of nowhere. They explode, but instead of exploding like like gore and flesh and chunks. They explode in like this mass of like you can of like writhing tentacles and mouths and all
Mm.
sorts of other various body parts or things that you think are body parts. It's just other things that are just monstrous. Tufts of hair flailing about. Like they just explode into that, but they keep like wandering off in the distance as they do that, and then they form, and then they return back to the form that you saw before.
Mm.
Um,
Adler turns to the
they
group and says, "You can't tell me that wasn't amazing."
Mm.
What we saw just
This
now.
reminds me of reminds Roth of the dog you summoned once.
The
First
Voxivore.
unit, the Voxivore that you summoned when we were inside that old cabin looking for Brahm, and you were trying to show us what you could do, and it like scared um It scared Makja.
Mm.
Yeah. So
Addy,
go ahead.
Addy,
Yeah, go ahead.
are we
Yes.
still in the Alyssa's March, or did we teleport it somewhere else?
We are no longer on the continent of Faerun as you know it.
You are and you
We are
aren't
no
at the
we
same
no
time.
longer are wholly even in Toro. Where we are right now is a place where we were and the far realm is merged in between. We're both there and not there simultaneously. A paradox. We're where both of those two places of existence turn into a soup and merge into one another.
Hmm.
As a matter of fact, what we're attempting to do right now is to go to the very edge of where our reality stops being and the far realm starts becoming. Because in between that space is where you can look across and see the grandest view, the only view that's worth seeing in this entire place. And that's saying a lot considering that I just saw something I've never seen in my entire life. And we all are very fortunate, actually. The five of us, or counting Sapuna, make it six. We just saw something that no other being from the world that we come from can ever boast to say they have seen. This is the stuff I live for.
Well, it's definitely not what I expected.
It came apart and reconstituted itself in a way similar to how I reconstitute Pale Lady's avatar form. Just
So are we going to be able to see where Pale Lady resides once we get closer? Like her actual like main domain?
that I don't think so. The far realm is, how could I explain it? It's an entire reality. And the Pale Lady comes from the weird, which is just one world within that entire reality. Just like the world that we're from, Toro is just one world within our reality.
Mm.
There's other worlds, moons, stars. It's the same thing with the far realm. It's just, you know, different.
Um,
All right.
Roth is
So
Roth is confused. His brain is like trying to also trying to comprehend what is this transition, between the realms. And he goes, he has his weapon out also. He's like very he's very paranoid right now as far as like what's like everything is salient. So he's you see him just kind of like looking around and being like fully absorbed in like his surrounding and environment. Everything seems to be like how how things vie for your attention, but like you're able to filter out that which isn't that important. Like everything is making them like fucking like he's like jumpy even. And He goes, so, Adela, I trust you know where we should be going.
He says, "Yeah, we follow this path that we're on. Luckily for us, it's pretty straightforward. We follow this path towards those structures that we see or can barely see with all this slimy rain that's pouring down. But the more closer we stay on this path and head over into this distance, the closer we get to the core. The core is the last stop."
He would you'd see him like wipe his eyes with his free hand. It's free of that viscous rain that's dropping down. He goes,
Yeah, I picture it like hair gel.
Right, something like that.
And sticky like that too, because it makes you feel uncomfortable. Like it's raining. It's raining hair gel.
Snot. Raining snot.
Right, yeah.
All right, so
hot, right?
Roth.
It's not
So
that hot, though.
I know it's different from Roth. So I know this environment here is way more different when we're used to back in.
The lid's easier. Oh, you said come up front with you? Because that's what I was trying to do, yeah.
No, I was gonna say something. Yeah, so Sophia.
Oh, sorry, my attention's.
Yes, Roth. Sophia goes like Roth. It doesn't appear like the environment here is similar to like what we're accustomed to, whether it's the Lizard's March or back at the Duchy of Daggerford. But we're going to again rely on your survival skills to get us to our destination.
I hope they're reliable in such an environment. I don't have any frame of reference. In fact, I should have 6 penalties right now. I should be at like -10 for being in like a fucking different world.
Hopefully those puddle waters, or that seems to be water, not some membrane liquidy substance, don't happen to be a quicksand or the sort. Just try your best. Your life is in your hands.
I feel like we're in the Prometheus movie right now.
Lucian and I, while Makja and Ralph focuses on getting us there to safety, Lucian, you and I will keep a lookout for anyone that gets too close to our party. Sophia takes out her bow. So, that's a perfect marching order like that. So, Roth in the front with Makja, Sophia right there behind, Luna, Adler, and Lucian. But we could.
What map are you guys on?
We're in the same map, but that's the.
Oh, okay. Just making sure. Okay. Yeah. I'm looking at it. I'm like,
can we move it a little bit? Look, let me control. Like I want to like that, for example, like that, just in case we don't get like attacked with an AOE spell like that.
Right. Like stagger these motherfuckers. You know.
Yeah, I don't like all this being on top of
have Roth like 10 feet ahead of us.
Get these niggas in a proper
march. That's how we usually move. Yeah.
Yeah, like that.
How can I change my icon that's
like,
being used for Adler?
Like that, let's say, for example.
You gotta send me one.
Oh.
Like
send
that.
Me one you want me to use instead.
Okay.
Okay, Rolf's 10 feet up ahead of Sophia.
We're going down or up, north or south?
No, we're going.
You guys are on a different map. Don't worry about it. I got to set up here.
No, I know we're in a different map. I'm just putting like how we are, like how we sit to it.
How we're traveling.
Right. How we traveling, right?
Let me switch over because I'm not even.
That would work. Something like that. Actually, probably more. I'm surprised Sophie would be in the back though, because honestly,
she's not in the back. I was.
She got 20-foot movement. She need to be close to the action.
Are we heading north or east? North or east in the map?
That's what I'm saying. Like whatever direction that we happen to be going.
Put yourself on top. Put yourself above Sophie and Makja above Luna. Like you're leading the way north.
I see what you're saying. You're talking about like this.
Like that. Yeah.
Okay.
But I would be way much more higher than you guys.
Like that. Yeah, not too far ahead.
Like 20 feet out.
like 20 feet out. That's reasonable. Yeah, that we can get to you in case of anything. And Lucian and Sophia are providing backup support with their ranged weapons in case of anything pops up.
I'm surprised Sophie's not with me. I don't know why this bothers me. I feel like Mafia would be like here, and you'd be actually at fucking point right here.
She's not
And then
you got the survival skills. Though. I mean, once if we go to battle mode, of course she's going up front. But I would think that Makja and Roth have better survival skills than her. I think.
I see what you're saying. I mean, you're with the people who need immediate backup.
So you're like in the Lizard Marsh, but also not at the same time. Like it's a distorted it's a distorted landscape of the Lizard Marsh. And
any sign of trouble?
I think Adler. I don't know if Adler told him. I don't know if Adler told him that like the inside the cerebrotic marrow, the landscape is actually going to be. It's going to encompass a lot more square mileage than what is normal.
What does that mean?
Like, if you were back in Coral and you were in the sky and you were looking down in the area where the cerebral blot was, you would see the blot probably like 5 miles across.
Oh, I get it. But in reality, it might be 100 miles.
As soon as you enter through the foci and into the marrow, we're talking a space that's much larger than that. Could be 20 miles, could be 30.
Okay.
Someone's like being inside of a bag of holding. The bag.
Right.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah.
Kind of like
but
that.
But it's huge.
That's exactly what I'm thinking about.
It's like that. So yeah. So pretty much the edges of the marrow is not going to conform to the edges of the periphery and back in the real world. And also, you're not exactly in the far realm either. You're in a, like I said, in a distorted, corrupted space that, in your world, being influenced by the far realm. Apparently, the core, which is where Adler's trying to get to, the core is going to the core is where the leak is coming from, and supposedly, going into it could take you into the far realm. Although surviving such an experience is another matter entirely. But you're not trying to get into the far realm. That's what you don't want to do. So don't fall into the core.
Got it.
But in here, there's going to be crazier encounters, as well as things you've never seen before and things you have seen before.
We're in the danger room.
Yeah, stuff like those chaotic hulks, more amoebic crawlers, all sorts of shit. Pseudo-natural versions of creatures that you're used to seeing in the Lizard Marsh. So you're not exactly sure how far you have to.
I can't hear you.
Oh. You're not exactly sure how far you have to go to get to the core, but yeah.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you.
At your pace, you'll be traveling, because you're still in like a marsh terrain, so characters will be traveling good, I think a mile and a half per hour.
All right.
So
sounds good.
Before you probably need to rest.
So Addy,
and it turns into a forced march. Should be you travel about like 8 miles in.
So once we get to the edge, are we actually gonna go into the far realm, or you have some other business to attend to? at the core.
At my current self, the me in the here and now, there is no way I could survive such a trip. Physically going there. Mentally is a different story. Physically stepping into the realms. And even still, there's no guarantees. I mean, I went to the weird, but there's no guarantees I could just be
Well, you mentioned
dropped
before, even
anywhere into the far realms and still survive.
As you mentioned before, even the deity Shar left that place, apparently scarred. So this farm realm place is so mysterious that even the gods themselves don't want anything to do with it. Huh. I'm surprised. After this cerebral blot appeared here a few months ago, um, clerics of one of these many different faiths haven't sent anyone out here. I'm glad we're first though.
The trick is not to end up being the last. I think maybe that's what's truly happened. Maybe they have sent people here. They just haven't returned.
Oh.
Mostly because they're not us, though.
That did not cross my mind. Huh.
Oh, snap.
Oh, there you go.
We in the Upside Down, season 2.
Mm-hmm. Stranger Things.
Upside down.
You guys are
Damn,
mad funny.
right. Damn, when the fuck is season 5 coming out?
Yeah, no, it's just come out
That's the
soon.
final season. I heard. It's final
Before I
season.
lose fucking interest.
That
Like,
the actress that plays 7 or 11, what was her name? 7-11.
Millie Bobby Brown or something.
Yeah, she said that she don't want to do that anymore. So, one more season.
She married the Bon Jovi's daughter, son. Oh, that'd be weird.
I mean, honestly, with where the
She's
story,
gay too. That's literally what I was about to say. Damn.
honestly, with where the story went and ended in season
Whoops,
4,
sorry.
like it only makes sense that 5 should be the last one.
Honestly, they showed that this dude was still alive, and now that's it. That's fucked up. That's a crazy cliffhanger. Actually, no, that's not the last thing.
No, last thing was the town got all fucked up because he opened up the damn big ass portal or some shit.
No, Hopper, right? The last thing that happened is he died.
Who's the sheriff?
Did
He's
you see
alive.
season 4?
And then he went to the Russian spot, right? And then after that, didn't he die after that? No.
No.
Oh shit, I fucking forgot already.
Well, I'm glad that you forgot because I don't want to hear any more spoilers, anyways.
What season are you on, man?
What are we talking about right now?
We're talking about
Not D&D, not D&D. I'm sorry.
It's Stranger
Yeah,
Things.
what are we talking about right now?
That's.
I just want to know what season you're on.
I know this shit is like once you.
I think I saw season.
You gotta scratch the itch. I know. So.
I think I saw season. I started season 2 and never finished it.
Okay.
Oh, you slacking, bro.
Yeah, you
All
need
that D&D talk in there. Nah,
Yo,
I can't
for
fuck
real.
with you.
No, because I think I canceled my Netflix because that's around the time that they had the whole
Pirate that shit. What the hell you worried about?
cuties bullshit, and I was
Pirate
like,
that
nah,
shit.
I'm not fucking with that. So I canceled my subscription.
I gave you a website to stream that shit online. Just pirate
You
that
did.
shit.
You did give me such a place. We're not gonna talk about that on open stream, though.
Man, everybody's pirating
Yeah.
these
Let's continue.
days. I ain't worried about that.
We're not gonna incriminate ourselves.
Let's not provide
I
that
ain't worried
right
about
there
that.
for.
They gotta prove it. I got a VPN. No, So the that's what the range doing is it's cutting everyone's visibility range by half. So I think perception checks visually is like -1 penalty every 10 feet. So it would be -1 penalty every 5 feet. So if you were trying to spot an enemy 100 feet away, instead of a -10 penalty, it'd be a -20 penalty to notice them. And as you're subjected to the to this drizzle, it's a -1 penalty to everyone's attack, saves, ability checks, and skill checks due to the annoying, distracting nature of the viscous, gooey fluid that flows and collects, almost as if it had a mind of its own. That shit's seeping into parts of your body you do not feel comfortable with.
The rain going in my ass?
I would say, yeah. That's just in that booty hole. That half-orc booty hole. Them tight half-orc cheeks.
So -1 penalty to almost everything, pretty much.
Oh my
You're getting
God.
negative. You're getting -2 to heal checks because I'm not going in that shit.
It's rated Diddy juice.
Kind of wiggling a little bit too.
No Diddy.
Just
That's
tickling your rectum.
ridiculous. To raid Diddy
right now.
juice on a boy. That's gross.
Something wrong with you.
Hey,
So it's raining Diddy juice.
I gotta
Ross says, is this supposed to go
I gotta create the immersion.
inside?
X.
Just go with the flow, Rolf. Just go with the flow.
We all mutually fucking
D&D
getting
after dark.
fucked by this.
Basically what it
D&D
is.
after dark. He said D&D after dark.
Does Raw feel a little aggravated?
I would say, I'd say he would be very uncomfortable with that.
Okay.
Like not like aggravated, not like rage, but more like the way I'm imagining it and what we're like laughing and joking about is what's making me feel like it's more than it is, if that makes sense. Like if the subject matter is that I'm actually getting like violated by this, then I feel like Roth would be like uncomfortable. But angry rage? I don't think he's angry
Well,
rage.
not
Just feel
angry
like
or rage, just like I need to pay attention to how your characters are interacting with each other.
Adela, answer me. Give me a straight answer. Actually, that might piss him off more than anything. Is that Adela's being mad big on purpose? That's kind of frustrating.
Roll will save.
Who, all of us?
No, just Raw.
This guy.
-1 penalty, right?
With the -1, yeah.
It's +8, so 15 total.
15 total? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, continue.
Give me a description. Hello?
You felt your anger start to flare. Like unusually flare kind of quickly, but you were able to simmer it down as you patiently waiting for Adler's response.
Now Roth would take that and be like, "What?" He like has like a quick moment of like actual like rage at Adler, and then he'd be like, his like awareness, self-awareness would like kick in finally as he notices that he got unusually like tight at Adler, and he would be like,
it's like a flaring temper in a sense. Yeah.
So Adler leans forward to Roth. He goes, "Did you feel that just now? That feeling that you had just now, where you felt out of control for a split second. And like it's almost as if like you weren't yourself for just a little bit and you had to fight for it. You had to fight to be yourself. That's how I felt when I threw that table and flipped it over in anger. That's why I feel whenever I make any decision. It's a fight to remain myself. As for the rain,
you mean when we didn't want to go to the block, or are you talking about when no one wanted to help you kill Cullen?
I mean, every decision I've always ever made. It's a fight to remain myself, someone in control.
Hmm.
And sometimes I win and sometimes I lose. I'm glad you won this time. But for the rain, yeah, it's not normal rain. It's not sentient, but it's almost as if it wish it was sentient. And due to the fact that it doesn't behave like normal rain, it's heavy and it's slimy. It's sticky. It's so distracting. It's uncomfortable, but it's also one of a kind. We'll never experience anything like this again. I don't think we ever want to. But
This is the rain that almost made me feel like lopping that smile off your face. And you hear him like say that with like as if he's struggling with the accent. Like he's like it's almost like it's still there.
precisely.
It's just me. I'm hearing a crazy echo. I'm hearing myself, and I hate
I
that.
hear an echo too.
Yeah, I do
I
hear
hear
it.
it on your end.
I am.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. Maybe you have Twitch on a
I
different
think it's the
laptop.
Twitch. It sounds like the Twitch.
Yeah.
But I'm
It
not
has a
streaming.
similar lag.
Oh, I don't know what it could be then.
Like, how can I hear myself if I'm not streaming?
Not like if you
Like that.
if you're logged in
I
the
don't hear it
Twitch.
anymore.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, it went away.
Yeah, it did go away. All right.
Hmm.
That's a cerebral block messing with your minds. Got you on edge.
Shit.
Like The Shining.
Mm.
I'm gonna trust you guys not to meta because I'm gonna say this. Anytime your characters.
I think we know what's going on now.
Yeah, we kind of got the context clues.
Yeah.
Like, you don't have to like do what you don't gotta go. Like, don't do that, bro. Don't explain the joke.
Well, I just want to make sure because I don't want it to feel
So,
like these characters
Roth would,
suddenly hold
Would.
back
We just
when
had the
it'd be
conversation.
natural,
Like,
right? Yeah.
Plus, I want to see
we
what
just had the
happens.
conversation.
It's so funny.
Well, Roth would at that point, because we had the fucking echo issue. But basically, he would have went from saying what he said to Adler to responding to Adler. Basically, at that point, addressing everyone and saying, "It." So you meant what you said. Go with the flow. Seems like the more that your emotions, the more that you let your emotions get the best of you, it seems like this place, uh, like, how can you explain that? It seems like this place makes there's no gradient to like it's like 0 to 100. That's what I'm trying to say. Your emotions will flare from a 0 to 100. There's no like where you would have control about how upset you would get. Like feel like there's like the space in between 0 and 100 is just non-existent, or at least you have to fight for it. Fight for that control over that
That's
over that
precisely it.
over that willpower or self-control. Um. So yeah, he made that address to everyone about what just went on with him because because you guys saw what just happened. So at that point, um, Rock will try to do some like breathing techniques and refocus himself on trying to just take in what's going on in the environment and do his best to get us to where we're going safely. Obviously, he has to be okay with this shit going in his ass. It's taking some effort. That's the real fucking problem right now.
All right.
Uh,
So you begin to travel and seeing this terrain just twists and warp. You know, you'll see things like little mouths that look like Venus flytrap plant that spring up out of nowhere on like a tree branch and start like doing a haunting song before hopping like a zit, and then the remains twisting around in these geometric patterns and the unnatural winds. The terrain is still very marsh-like. You find yourselves walking across shallow bogs and past small stands of trees and through undergrowth that seems to feel sticky, and then sometimes even scream as if in pain, but then at other times just moaning and trying to form words that it wants to speak, it knows it can't. Comes a point where you're 2 hours into this journey, not sure exactly how far, but you just know you have to go deeper. From your position at the foci, your characters realize that if they, it's as if Adler had said, if they, from where they entered, which was from the map that you saw of where the people of Krom's hold, as well as some of the lizard folk, believe the borders of this blot encompasses. The foci, one of them, the first one you've encountered in the periphery of this blot, you were coming at it from the southwest, as if traveling towards the southwest. And so, judging from the map, it appears if you continue after entering, you could just need to, if you continued west, you should be getting towards the center. And so that's the direction that your characters manage to orient themselves towards and make your way in that direction. After a couple of hours, you were hearing this I mean, you were characters were hearing all sorts of strange things. So this was no different. You're hearing like this you heard in the distance this strange like gibbering. Almost as if several dozen people that were insane and couldn't form proper words, or a mixture of people and animals. You couldn't tell. It was just this odd, crazy gibbering sound that went silent. And it went cold silent, but it wasn't long before you did hear it again. Except this time you hear it loudly, as if it was very nearby. It started back up, and this incessant, mentally penetrating, intrusive gibbering sound that just it felt like it was clawing its way into your brain, ripping apart. It feels like you can it feels like you can feel the folds of your brain being torn open, as if the gibbering had a physical manifestation and was literally digging themselves invasively through and into your mind. Enters in and forcing everyone here to roll a will save. It is a sonic mind affecting compulsion. So if you have any resistances or whatnot to those, you can apply that.
I got the good old mind affecting boost.
Don't forget the -1 from
Oh, cancels out that.
from the nasty from the strange and nasty amoebic rain.
Nasty ass, little nasty ass, right?
Luna,
Nasty.
you were able to tune that shit out as best you can, anyway. Adler, it's almost as if you gleefully succumb to this. Roth, your mind was steeled against this, as if you formed a plating around your mind of adamantine. Sophia, it feels as if it almost felt as if, because of that gibbering and the assault on your mind, it felt as if Mistra has just left you to yourself, unprotected. Lucian, Lucian's got a +8. Motherfucker's like, my mind too strong. Yeah, because you've got that bonus from the being vampire. Although, did you apply the? It looks like, yeah, you didn't apply the -1. That should be 25. Um, no matter, you still pass that. I did see Ross, right? Okay, that's what confused me. I see the 25 for Mockjaw, and I'm like, it confused me because he had rolled a 25 for Ross, so I'm like, it was deja vu. It was fucking with me.
I didn't
So,
realize my shit was on
um,
mute.
um, oh, I didn't even realize you were on mute. Mockjaw and Roth. Mockjaw was, has been very nervous this entire time, and Roth has been calming her nerves, as best he can, and she's been pulling through. Um, Obviously, as an animal, this feels even worse for her, but she's been through a lot. She's been through a lot of great training, and her bond with Roth is very strong. So she steels herself
Presses on.
against this
That's a good
unnerving
dog right there.
this steels herself against this unnerving gibbering, and in fact, she
Can I cast conviction on myself at this point?
conviction.
Yeah.
I guess an immediate action.
No, it's not an immediate. It's standing there.
Oh, you're casting it after the fact.
Yeah, after the fact. After
Oh,
the fact.
okay. I was like,
Matter of fact, I'm gonna cast two buffs. I'm gonna
well,
cast defending zone
before you cast,
and conviction. Oh, here we go.
um, as you were getting ready to cast after that, um, feeling the need to prepare yourself with magical protections, you
Yeah, we're getting assaulted too much.
you had to pause for a second because you see Sophia and Adler both grabbing at their heads, and well, let's see what happens. The two of you suffering a confusion effect.
Oh wow.
This will be for Adler, and this will be for Sophia. We've got Adler, who wants to attack the nearest creature. You can describe why in your own Adler way. You're free to do that. But he wants to attack the nearest creature, which at the moment is Lucian.
So he turns, he looks over to Lucian. He says,
And as for Sophia,
I always hated
you
puppies.
you want to
He
flee. You
goes
want
to
to you want to flee at top speed, not due to fear, just due to just confusion. She's just fleeing. Can't explain why. She just wants to run.
Damn.
He starts. Sophia gets a flashback. She was a young girl, before like her parents were like murdered and so forth. She was wearing like a nice like spring like long dress, and she was like, it was like a sunny day, and she remembered that she was supposed to like meet up with one of her friends, and so stoked and excited, she starts like running towards like a friend that she perceives that she sees on the horizon, you know. So she starts like running towards this direction, and then she starts like going like, "Hey," like naming her like childhood friend,
Like you're
Leticia.
chasing your friend. Okay.
Like a
Nah,
friend, yeah.
That's cool.
So she's like running, yeah. And she just like jets out and starts running towards that
And
oh
direction.
my god, Lucian
Adler.
calls.
Adler, he looks over at Lucian and he goes, "I always hated puppies," and then
Lucian,
takes out
Lucian
his
goes,
crossbow.
"What the fuck are you doing, Adeline? What are you doing?
Getting rid of puppies. The
Speaking
world
of
is
What?
better
speaking
off.
of monkeys,
The world's better off without puppies. Trust me. This is gonna hurt me more. Than it's gonna hurt you." And then takes a shot.
Fuck.
Wow, so
flat-footed.
I
He
Wait,
can't
got us
believe what I mean.
flat-footed.
can I do
Flat-footed.
gunslinger dodge?
Flat-footed.
Yeah, that would be flat-footed. Although I could do a bluff versus sense motive.
Please.
This guy Lucian, I'm the fastest gun in the West. Ain't nobody catching me sleeping.
Please. I know you never know. These are digital dice. Digital dice. You never know. Never know.
You did say puppies, right, Adeline?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
But
I
you're
wonder how rough.
attacking Lucian, though, right?
yeah.
Okay.
I wonder how Rob takes that. He said that out loud. I hate puppies.
Like what? And then he sees the crossbow coming out, aiming at Lucian.
Would resurgence work here?
Yeah, Adler, you could roll a bluff, and this guy could roll a sense motive.
Well, I don't even got no ranks. So let me see what's up.
Because I want to see if he catches on to this, so that he could act in the surprise round.
Okay, this is my bluff right here.
Yeah, we never know.
Oh, with the -1, so that should be 15.
Oh, 15. Sorry. No, I didn't catch him sleeping.
All
He
right, so
got
now
17.
I guess you, Sophia, and Lucian can roll initiative.
Oh no.
Lucian, you when you hear him say that, you see him reaching for his crossbow, and you got a really bad feeling about what's about to happen. So it made yeah, you're getting pretty startled right now. 10, 11, and Adler.
Damn. Of course I rolled fucking shitty again.
The hair behind your neck starts to.
Also -1
Right.
to the initiatives are ability checks, so -1 to that too. So I think you get, so it's 9 for Sophia and 10 for Lucian.
Sweet.
What was that? What?
Initiatives,
-1 to initiative.
yeah, because initiatives
Yeah.
are they're ability checks, they're dexterity checks. So
All right, so
be
-1 to that. So
That was
9 total.
Adler's.
Okay, Adler.
Adler's initiative is
Oh,
12.
Adler's first. So yeah, Adler, you surprise round, move action, take out your crossbow. Lucian, you got some. You can respond to that because he pulls it out and he's aiming it right at you.
Oh,
He's aiming, and
That's crazy.
he's aiming it at you as if he doesn't
I
even
got the
recognize
drop
you
on
Yeah,
the
like
all.
it,
gunslinger
like
with
he
a
doesn't even, like he
crossbow.
doesn't
That's
even, like he doesn't even
crazy.
see me.
How did I get the drop on a gunslinger? So that's nuts.
Lucian realized he can't
That's
shoot him right
embarrassing.
away, so he goes.
That's some
so
Joker shit, bro.
Lucian quickly goes and he goes Lucian goes, snap out of it, and he says it so loudly that he uses intimidation. I'm gonna use dazzling display and hit everybody in the area with it.
Intimidate. Isn't that anger?
Is it? Oh yeah.
Gotta roll that Wilson.
What's anger? What's going on?
Intimidate.
He did intimidate. Isn't that anger?
Ooh.
He did intimidate on
I mean,
everyone.
you're putting in that effort to scare the shit out of him.
Yep.
Yeah. Gotta roll that will say.
All right.
We're all gonna kill each other.
Yes, we are.
We got.
We're all going to die down
The
here.
biggest threat to the Night Watch themselves.
Yeah, you're purposely making
Ah,
yourself.
he passed.
Yeah, you
He
passed.
passed that shit.
Yeah, as you were
His
trying to
will is
intimidate him
strong.
and shake his will, Lucian was feeling a lot more. He had to put out that aggravation. He had to put out that presence, that sense of
You want
anger,
to roll
that sense of a heavy threat. But upon doing that, he felt his own emotions starting to slip, but he managed to pull them back in time, and he was able to do a more controlled intimidate. Um,
shit.
ah, okay, yeah. So roll. Oh, you did roll intimidate, right?
No, not yet.
Oh,
He
okay.
has
Roll, yeah. Make the check with a -1.
-1.
One.
Mm.
Okay.
that's still high as hell.
Adler's hit dice. Adler would be 10 plus 8 would be 18 plus his wisdom. Okay, there's nothing there. Okay, so you only had to beat DC 18 to Adler. The puppy is um
Making you scared.
right. The
See a
puppy's
wolf.
Trauma.
the puppy's starting to look and bark at you in a manner that's it's rattling your nerves. It's rattling your nerves too much.
This funny.
So -2. That's a total
Minus
minus 3.
two.
That's total -3 to pretty much.
What kind of puppies he envisioned? Like a Chihuahua? And I was like barking.
Lucian
A
with the
Taco Bell
Lucian.
Chihuahua.
It's Lucian with the head of a chihuahua.
Oh no.
I should know. Do something else. What time is it? Gimme. You only get 15 minutes. Then bed.
So Ala goes, you see his hand
Yeah,
starts to
that was
shake.
a standard action. Do you do anything with a move? I don't know. Wait, that's your surprise round. That's right. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Wait. Yeah.
Adler,
Okay.
my bad.
So you see Ala's hand like starts to shake a little bit
Look up. Do it sideways.
after Lucian screams out like that. He goes, "You think I'm scared? You think I'm scared of you?" Intimidation right back.
All right. Sophia, I guess she already did her movement.
Yeah, she run.
Oh,
They said
wait, where was she? Hold
-1,
on.
so plus
She
13
was
to intimidate.
here. I forgot to tell you it's a shallow bog.
That's my intimidate, Lou.
The whole area is a shallow bog, so I'm gonna move you. She's got
She
20
did a
feet
triple
speed
movement. Triple movement. Yeah, 20 feet. So triple movement
and a
because of her
straight
arm.
line.
That's
Okay,
the
yeah, in a
next.
straight line. Um, so that would be 60 feet. So it'd be like one. Actually, wait, where is she? I got a fucking. Here we go. Damn, she all the way up there. No, she only moves 30 feet because it's 2 squares per. So right there is good. Yeah, right there. Okay, so I'm gonna move her token right there. All right, now the rest of the group can. Oh, as for Mockjaw, she's she steeled herself against that. You can tell that it's that gibbering sound that caused it, and she turns in this direction where I'm pinging, because she with her scent she can smell an enemy over there in that direction, some creature that you can't visually see.
Where? What direction?
Right here.
East, west, north, south. Okay. Um. I can hear it.
With that, everybody can roll initiative now.
Sorry.
Damn, this shit got serious, man. Quick.
Funny.
What was I doing? Okay, so
There will
Roth is about to cast a spell, and then he notices
Matt, you already rolled it.
That wasn't my initiative. That was an intimidation
I didn't
roll.
roll initiative. Oh,
No, I'm talking
they
about
rolled
what?
initiative. Sorry.
It's surprise
Yeah.
round. I thought we were rolled initiative already.
Yeah, you did.
We did? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's how you went before
You
me.
beat us.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
why. That's why I rolled 12.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think I rolled initiative.
Now you roll, Samuel. But Watson, Johnson, and myself, we rolled already. It's surprise round.
Yeah, he beat us.
I have lookout on.
So
How
it's
does
only
that work?
Luna, Roth, and Magda.
So this would technically be a
Are we
surprise
all
round.
fighting right now? Yo, hold on.
No, this is round
Hell,
one.
Luna, you sleeping?
I'm surprised. That's Luna. She's surprised.
Oh, run.
Is that the -1?
No, his would be a +3, and then Buster would be a +4.
The rough's 19.
No. Yes, +4 with the -1. Yo, Matcha is just having 2 rolls for initiative is so good. So
She's doing her job,
with
man. You're not
lookout,
a threat.
they technically that means I
Is that
should
with the
get a full round
-1?
action. I think.
Luna, is that with the
Yeah,
-1?
she has 20 decks.
No, I meant Luna.
-1. Sorry.
Okay, so she got 19. Okay. And yeah, 11, 10. Okay, that's what it was. 11, 10.
I'm saying for the surprise
8,
round,
9.
Ross should have been able to use lookout with Monster and still active.
Oh, I know. That's assuming if one of you had detected an enemy. She just now did.
Oh, I think I'm saying that. I'm saying Adler was the enemy. The confused people were the enemy. Oh, I think I'm saying that. I'm saying Adler. Fuck, I'm echoing again, and somebody
I hear
is
like
the
an
culprit.
echo.
It's definitely. It's gotta be Twitch. It's gotta be Twitch.
Yeah.
It went away again. It's crazy.
She couldn't act. Neither of you could act
Think
the
it's Lucy.
surprise round. I had Lucian do a sense motive because he was like literally right next to freaking Adler. So I gave him the sense motive.
All right, if you say so.
So like the gibbering happened. The gibbering is the surprise round. The gibbering happened. Everyone rolled a will save. So everyone's surprised. Honestly, I guess that would be the surprise round, was the gibbering. So what would happen
It's
next
just
is
that there's no target.
actually
You're saying that
next thing that
there's.
would actually happen would be the round one. That's right.
So we haven't acted yet, or what?
I would say
I see what you're
Guys,
saying. You're saying there was
I would
nothing
say
to
you guys can,
perceive.
yeah, I would say you guys can act fully. Um, which Sophia already. Okay, so this will be round one. This is
So that means
before
I haven't taken my
this will
go.
be
I haven't taken my
this,
go yet.
yeah, this will be before
So I go
Sophia
last.
runs and before Adler pulls out his crossbow. 'Cause he's actually gonna be able to pull it out and shoot. Um,
But wouldn't I have done that in the surprise round with the gibbering? So when I get to round
well,
one,
yeah, I made the mistake. The gibbering was the surprise round.
right? So that means when I get to round one, I should be free to take my own actions.
Yeah, it would be the same thing, but
Because I already did the confused effect.
instead of a standard action, it would be a standard and a move action.
So
Right.
you could take a shot too.
Yeah, because I already did what
He drew the
his
weapon.
spell prompted me
Standard
to
action.
do in the surprise round.
Right.
Just draw the weapon.
Yeah,
The,
right. I
which
messed
is
up.
just to
I I
attack.
I I, I I messed up in
Yeah.
But you would have to draw and then attack in the first round.
Right, and I can only
I messed
draw.
up giving those three the ability to act in the surprise round. That was where I messed up. The surprise round was the gibbering. Nobody was aware of an enemy.
Right.
Nobody. Yeah.
Right.
So
Right.
this is round one, and in round one, Mockjaw brr, senses an enemy, delays her turn, waits for Roth, drops her initiative to
Okay.
18.
So I guess for now,
Um,
Sophia's back here.
so we got
She's back
Roth
here.
as first. Roth can do what he wants to do because the others haven't really acted yet, which I think
So
he
he
was
don't know
actually
that
casting
he don't know
conviction,
that we've done anything.
right?
Okay. This is where
So this
conviction
is
is.
where his
Okay. So
conviction
he starts.
pops on from Mockjaw. You can record their new saves.
Yeah.
Luna steels herself against that. Um, what does she do? Um, I mean, obviously after she deals with that gibbering, looking around, you can see the rest of the group um, doing the same. Like they're trying to like, you can see them all like kind of looking like a dazed state. Now you notice Roth casts a spell. The other three
Okay.
haven't acted yet. They're kind of still like and like tranced out.
Do I
So
do
I
I
don't know
still
what.
catch
Right.
Spellcraft on the
I think
spell.
what's gonna happen is Lucian's is gonna. I mean, I think in the Lucian situation, Adler's gonna move action crossbow, standard action, take a shot,
okay?
and
Can I immediate act? Can I use an
I would
immediate action?
say
Not yet. You have to act
I
for
would
it.
still keep the bluff and the fence motive
Uh,
You have to act first in a round.
the way it
Immediate
is,
action.
so
okay.
that Lucian can keep his deck to, against the attack at least. But what's Luna doing?
I'm doing a spellcraft on Ross's spell first.
He
On
casted
Roth's spell?
Mm-hmm.
a spell called Conviction. Typically called
Conviction.
Can you roll a spellcraft on the Gibber?
What's
I
up?
guess it's a confusion spell. Now that we know, it is what it is.
It wasn't
It was
spellcasting
not a spell
involved.
problem.
Yeah, some super
He only
supernatural
she only
ability.
heard
Oh
she only
shit.
heard Roth cast a spell. That's what you're
Roth
doing
casted a
spellcraft.
divine spell, and you see him taking out a small parchment from like one of his pouches or bags or whatever that he carries his material components in.
It's hanging from his armor.
The parchment pieces.
Little scrolls of scripture.
Right. Yeah, because you notice, yeah. So as he described, like you notice Roth had uh uh pieces of paper of holy text like attached to, like you said, attached to his armor, and he snatches one as he was casting, and it like fizzles into divine energy, and it wraps around him. The spell known as Conviction. It bolsters his mental, physical, and spiritual strength. It will give him a +2 morale bonus on saving throws. An additional +1 for every 6 caster levels he has. So he has a plus. Him and Moksha both +3 morale bonus to their saving throws.
Yeah. So, bless America. Okay.
Damn.
Very good spell.
Yeah.
10 minutes per level. Just got one.
I didn't think this is where this was gonna go.
It's a morale bonus too.
Mm-hmm.
You don't see that often,
Resistance.
right?
You don't see that all the morale. Yeah, that's also crazy.
Usually bards are busting that shit out.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes clerics.
I don't know what to do. Let's see.
You know what's crazy is morale. I think morale bonuses and penalties are considered mind affecting, so you can never give a undead morale bonuses
bonus.
or penalties.
That's crazy.
Right.
Damn.
Motherfuckers are not mad emotionalist.
Yeah, I get it. That's crazy shit.
Like, damn.
Where did I see as a necromancer ability that? No, it wasn't a morale bonus. You're right.
There's magical ways of granting it to them, and feat. I think there's a feat that I know there's a bard feat that lets you do that, where your bardic performance can affect undead.
Yeah.
Macho's
I was
Yeah,
barking
looking
something.
that's what Oswald was gonna do.
Right.
Oswald, the bard of House
It was just
Rudenhausen,
something
was
else
gonna
Nero
do
was
that shit.
doing and
Oh
shit.
man, don't give me that.
Yeah. So what's your actions?
I'm going to.
House food and house.
We were supposed to be judged.
I'm gonna cast.
So many good old campaigns.
Does she
Shadow
prepare the
Trap.
same?
Well,
Has she got the same prepared spells, or is it?
No, I prepared them. I updated the sheet.
Oh, okay. And you casted what?
Shadow Trap.
Shadow Trap.
Oh shit, Shikimaru.
So reduce
On
that
who?
by
Wait, on who?
on Roth.
Oh shit.
oh, she also failed her save.
No, I passed my save.
She passed her save.
Oh, so why? Oh, so you're doing Shadow Tap on Roth anyway?
Yes.
Like because that's who you are now.
I'm not trying. I don't want you to move. I want anybody to move.
Roth, roll. Are you keeping the base save or?
What is happening?
Are you keeping the base save or are you rolling for it?
I'm gonna roll for it.
Said, 1 plus your
10.
intelligence.
I'm confused as fuck, and this is IRL.
+7 to the.
Oh, add 7 to that, or add 3 to that.
Wait, is Roth crazy too?
11 plus.
No,
7.
I didn't fail my save. I don't know what he's doing.
18. Roth, make a will save with your new bonuses, but don't forget to apply the -1.
Wait, is Luna crazy?
Damn, Luna, you fucking Luna.
Wait! Oh, I misread that. Fuck
Too
me.
Yeah,
late.
he did.
It's
He
too late
did.
now.
I don't know what the fuck
No,
you're
it's
doing,
too
bro.
late now.
You playing another video game or something.
I said
Roll your
Shikimaru.
will save. Roll your will
Random.
save,
I
Rob.
s-
Oh,
I
that's why I was
said
like, why are you rolling
Shikimaru.
spellcraft
I
on me? I
misread
was
that
like, that's a random.
entirely.
Okay. Now you're gonna bind me. Okay, you sure about that?
He said it too. I don't want him
What
going
the fuck are you
nowhere. Here
doing?
you go, Rob.
I said
I was his intent.
Shikimaru.
He got a double
Holy
agent.
I
cow,
misread that
bro.
entire thing.
That's what I'm saying.
I
Like,
was autopilot.
this
I was
motherfucker
definitely
working for the days
autopilot.
now.
Short took over her body.
I was on
Mhm.
autopilot 100%.
You stay, man. You wonder why I talk shit about? No, stop. Let me stop,
The
Let me
evil
stop,
art
bro.
begins. Oh, let me
You do it to yourself, Tony. You do it to yourself, bro.
You know what? That's all.
He said, I don't want him going anywhere.
That's all on me.
He said that shit too.
He said that
I
shit.
thought he meant it
Well,
after he
she
said
said
I
that
that.
can't
shit.
even.
And Roth is stuck.
Hey,
And Roth is stuck.
she freaked out.
She freaked
She
out.
freaked
You know,
out.
She freaked out. She said, "Oh shit,
I'm so used to.
And Roth
this bitch
rolled
is
a 1.
crazy, bro.
Perfect.
This bitch is crazy, bro. I don't know what's happening right now. I'm
No,
legit
he's
fucking
in the
confused.
cage.
Everybody's crazy. Everybody.
I'm
Fucking Sophia
confused,
running,
man. Yo,
Alice
I'm
leaving Lucian.
confused, bro.
That's right. Sophia
That's
started
all on
running.
me. I'm not gonna lie. That's all on me. My bad. My bad.
Roll a
I'm
1,
confused,
2.
bro.
Yeah,
know,
this,
you know.
this is fucking godlike.
Yeah, now
That's
you
how
gotta
you
see
know.
if
That's how
Analog
you know.
kills me.
Like that's how
That's
you
me
know.
playing
Like the
character.
quorum is against us, bro. Like this is
She
like nope.
freaked
That's
out.
what you did, and it worked.
It was.
He's not gonna get away with just losing the spell slot now for not paying
That is
attention.
wild.
Nah, son, you actually fucking people now. I can't, bro. Yo, that's so crazy.
I don't want him going anywhere.
Pun intended.
I'm about to get it.
She meant that too. She meant that too.
Where's
Hey,
this
with the
nigga about to
Shikimaru,
get it?
What do I describe this? What do I feel like? I see my shadow turn against me or some
That's
shit. Like
exactly what happens. Luna's
Shikimaru, son.
her in a freak mental state. She makes her spell. The shadows around her start to slowly each to the ground and then connect straight to the shadow that's with you, hindering you. You can only move 5 feet or take a 4-round action to attempt to do save and throw as a 4-round action, and it lasts 8 rounds.
okay.
Oh, it can affect.
You proud of
fire.
yourself? Are you proud of yourself?
1000%. That's all on me. I can't. I'm not. You know what? I'm not mad. I'm not mad. Oh, that's
Entangled, right? Yeah. Okay.
yeah. That's my fault. I can't even be mad at you.
Well, at least it wasn't a
Ross
disintegrate
is like,
spell.
I
what
was
the
about
fuck?
to be like, I'm an evil eye. This motherfucker. Let me stop. That's
Could have been
my
worse.
fault. You know what? Yeah. Gotta play that to
Evil.
my character.
Evil.
Rock is like trying to get his casting his prayers and whatnot, trying to buff himself in Mockjaw, and then in the middle of his casting, he realizes that he's like unable to like move back into a position that's more like defensive, and he's like, "What? Actually, do I have a spellcraft? Let me see if I can spellcraft your shit real quick." So it's not like I don't think I can. Too, this is hilarious. All right, so yeah, he doesn't know what the hell he's doing. He's like, he goes, "What is?" And then he hears the casting. He usually hears the casting. I know what it was, but he's like, "Luna, what? What is this? What is this trickery? Now's not the time." No, actually, never mind. Hold up. What's actually going on inside his mind? He goes, Luna, have you been bewitched as well?
She he looks at Rob. She looks at Rob, and
Nah.
clearly he's in the correct state, and you just hear just oh shit, I'm fine. I'm so sorry. Everything was happening so fast. I didn't know where to look. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
And then you hear Alan goes, "No, she's just sick of the fucking puppies too." And then he takes out his crossbow and shoots at Lucian.
Yo, roll that d20. Roll that d20, Addy.
Yeah. No, he just hates the fucking puppies.
I hope it's not.
Ross says, "Stop messing around. We don't know what. No, right now, this is the last thing we need. Quickly, dismiss this. Dismiss. End this magic. Like,
I can't.
just it's dismissible. Yes, you can. It's dismissible.
Is it?
Stop meta. She said she can't unless you dispel crap.
She knows her own spells.
She lying to you.
Yeah,
Maybe she has an ulterior motive.
I actually don't know.
What is?
I didn't know.
What? What?
Yeah, it's the.
I didn't know how the character.
Yeah, anything with a
Swear
anything
on
with,
this. Read your fucking spells. You use it like you don't understand, and then you say shit that's not true about it. I'm fucking pissed. Read your shit.
No, roll sense motive.
Can I sense motive him saying he doesn't know? I don't believe you.
It doesn't wait. Oh, it's by the round
it
duration.
could be dismissed. He don't want Roth to know that.
I see. I didn't know.
He says, "No, I'm not confused. I'm with him at well wits. I don't know what's going on. I got."
Oh, I genuinely did not.
Lewis, so I guess.
Well, now you know. I'm not wasting no full round action.
Adler probably missed.
Yo, action you wasted.
Yeah, he missed Lucian.
So I guess it's go.
I got 12 total.
Okay.
That was a move and a standard.
Yeah, I don't think that's 12% ahead.
Nah.
That's crazy.
If he's walking around with 12 AC right now, bro, I would have told that. I'd do him a favor.
He the Cersei gets hit, right?
Mockjaw, have Mockjaw roll a will save.
Fuck.
Oh my god.
That's so funny. That's so funny.
All right, can we go to Lucian until Matt comes back?
It's so funny.
I hear everything he's saying. I'm just
I know, but like
Mockjaw Mockjaw I need a will save for Mockjaw. She should have what, +8? Yeah, +8.
How come you went right past Mockjaw's turn anyway?
What did you have? What did he order her to do before he got
go
shadow
after
trapped?
the sound. To go after the sounds that that she noticed.
Oh, to just attack whatever she sends. She go towards an attack if there's something there.
She's gonna attack me on some bullshit.
Is it attack or pinpoint or like?
I suppose I have a move action to Westonate her to push her. So yeah, it'll probably be to. Well, I think it's pinpoint. You might be right with pinpoint.
Like something she smells but can't see. Like you want her to like seek it out.
It says each round the creature takes a move action to locate the direction of ascent and travels in that direction, stopping when it is within 5 feet of the source of the scent, and indicating the location of the origin.
And she has that as a
so
trick.
Scent fighting. That's a trick. So yeah, she's doing that wrong.
Well, she has that as a trick, is what you're saying.
Yes.
So it's a free action. Okay. All right. Oh yeah, on her turn she follows that command. She goes 1, 2, 3. She goes. Actually, she goes there.
But stops at 30 feet away from me, of course.
Right.
If it's greater than 30 feet.
So she moves forward towards the area. So she moves here, and then she moves here, and then just as she was about to move into this square,
Bear trap takes 80 points of damage. She dies.
Damn.
He said bear trap.
So morbid.
At this point, anything's possible. You said a will save?
On a 3? You may be right.
And she passed her will save. Yeah.
The terrain what's her crazy.
What is?
It's -1, so it's 25. So +5. It's 23 total.
She passed her will save. I'm rolling an attack of opportunity. I need to take off her dex for this.
Oh, I need the swift action. I can still swift action.
What is it? Yeah, what's your swift action?
Put on that animal focus. I always forget to do this shit.
Yeah,
animal focus is
she has that for free.
Perception for her.
Non-stop perception. Okay.
Because we was traveling and shit. Well, now it's combat, so I would have switched it to the slip.
Her armor class is 27. Take off the dex, makes it 22. 16. Okay. Something like
+2.
Something
+2.
Hit the water.
There's water right here?
Yeah, you guys are walking around in shallow bog.
This?
So,
shallow bog. Okay.
Yeah. So
the whole place is shallow bog.
Shallow bog is where all the water is there. Yeah. Shallow bog, 2 squares of movement each. So she gets there as she goes to move. So she moves here, right? As she's moving there, there's like this splash in the bog water, as if something tried to attack her but missed. And she gets in, she stops there. And you said she was attacking, like well, no.
No, just go into it and stop
Just
it.
and spotting it. She
She's trying to spot something.
she
Yeah,
stops there and she barks
it's a
like
move action too,
yeah,
by the way. So maybe
she
she can
barks like
attack then, because she still has an attack option. Sorry.
yeah, she still has a standard action. So she stops there and she's like barking in, like this right here in front of her. And if she's making an attack, and
Yeah.
let me roll the mischance. Whatever it is
Oh shit.
damn. Didn't even roll. Yeah, she
On the
snaps her jaws
she.
at it, but didn't latch onto anything, whatever is in front of her. All right, and then we go to Adler. Oh, and then we go to her.
Oh,
Like
I see what you said.
then
Forgot
we
to
go
roll
to
the
her.
D.
She whimpers a bit as like her body twitches, but it looks like whatever it was, she shook it off. That was the will save. And then
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
so something magical affected her. And then Adler takes out move action crossbow, says the puppy thing goes to shoot at Lucian, roll your attack.
I did.
He
I got
did.
Oh, you
12. I
did.
got 12 total.
Lucian, yeah, you move the maneuver, you dodged away. And
All
then
right.
you do your demoralize, you demoralize him. And then right after that, you notice as you look at the rest of the group, you see Luna had panicked and wasn't sure
Trap.
what was going on, and she shadow trapped Roth. Sophia starts
Hold
running off.
on.
The
Stop
fuck?
reminding me. I'm getting
Um,
Rough,
tight over here.
Rough not angry at
Oh yeah, I guess another will save for the anger at Luna. That shit is bullshit. That's
you.
true.
You know, Rough will get pissed the hell off. Like,
I
Right.
would be pretty tight.
yeah,
All right.
yeah, he is roller will save.
I'm shoot. I
What
know
is
I would.
happening, bro? What the fuck are we doing today?
Shit, I
What?
rolled. I had
That was
to.
like,
This,
man,
I
this is
intimidated right
crazy.
away.
and
I
the
said,
audacity.
You
Wait,
The
agreed that
danger
I did the thing.
you agreed to enter
this,
Adler's world was the problem.
there's a funny part. Are you
That's
bewitched,
fair.
Luna? No, I'm not. I'm saying.
right.
Luna
That's a
runs
funny
off in
ass
that
Yeah,
response.
direction.
That's like
that
a
shit
response.
is triggering. That's triggering.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
triggering. And
To
you could have
disconfuse.
lied about it. There was no reason. Well, I would have lied to Ross, but you know what I'm trying to say. Like, are you fucking bewitched? No, I'm completely safe. Fucking think it was
Uh,
the shadow trap. Oh my god.
Well,
all right.
we're at
So you guys
round
saw
two
Sophia
then,
run off.
and
I can't, man. This is crazy.
we're at round two where Roth is entangled by his own shadow. Um,
Well, Luna's got the same fucking thing, so he's gonna tell her once again. I said dismiss it, and he's gonna delay until after Luna's go.
what's wrong?
What the
Get
fuck
your
is
head
wrong with
together.
you? Get your together.
Get together.
Get your shit together. Look what you did, Addy. I hope you're fucking happy.
What is Roth?
I've never seen this kind of shenanigans.
What's
He's
Roth
delaying until after Luna's go because
delaying?
she's got to
Okay.
dismiss her shit. He's not wasting a turn fighting with no damn shadow trap that she made
All right, Luna.
by mistake.
You standard action dismissed. You have a
I
move
mean,
action.
you could do anything. You could do whatever. She
I
didn't say
mean,
she did.
No,
yes.
let her decide
He
what she
didn't
wants to
say
do.
she did.
I thought she did.
Yeah, let her role play.
Oh,
I
okay.
don't
Yeah.
give him no
All
anything. He's
right.
not
Yeah.
saying anything. You
She gonna
frozen
I
say
right
thought
now
she
as far as
said.
I'm concerned.
nah.
What
She's
is
gonna say
no?
Oh,
All right.
evil eye.
So Luna,
Evil eye at Roth.
you hear Roth angrily saying, you dismiss this shit off of me. What are you like? What are you doing? What does she do?
She goes, I will,
Evil,
I will. I'm sorry, I promise.
evil eye.
All right. So then she standard action dismisses it, leaving her with a move and a swift action. Now you did see you see Adler shoot at Lucian, and you see Sophia run off. Like right now, complete chaos.
Uh,
Of the Mokjo's barking and biting at something you can't see. Sure as hell can hear it though.
What I do?
Rob with that. Oh, good.
I'm gonna
You're breaking off.
do Dust to Dawn and center it around Adler.
All right, so Onyx decreases the light level in that area. I always forget. Fucking.
It goes one. It goes one level down.
Okay, so it should be okay. So that area around Lucian and Adler is dimly lit,
So that gives.
giving you guys concealment.
Does that hinders Adler's vision? Does it not?
Mm-hmm.
You make a dark. It's a 20-foot radius. Okay. Dark area lighter or light area darker blanket, and yet creatures with dark vision can see through this normally. So Lucian can see through it fine. Um, Adler,
Pretty nice.
it looks like the area around you got darker. You can still see, but it's shadowy. So everybody's got, well, not everybody, I should say. Is there a range on that? Oh, there's a range on that. Well, yeah, Onyx doesn't need to go anywhere. You just would need to center where the darkness area is at.
His goal is to limit Adler's vision as Luna calls out to him, and then and it's a standard to activate to recall a spell, right? With my ring, yeah, it's a standard. After that,
You don't have a standard action.
yeah, no, I know. I had to. I was just talking. I was thinking out loud.
So how's so you're just centering in this?
Yeah.
Can I?
That's it for me.
There we go. I guess you're centering it like that. Is it 20-foot radius? Yeah, 20-foot radius. So everything in that black area is like you can see like it get darker. Not complete black, not completely darkness, just really deep dark. It's shadowy, very dimly lit. Lucian, you can see fine, and then Adler, your vision's distorted because of it. Okay, so that was it was Luna. He dismissed. What did she do with? She have any move or swift action she's using?
No.
Okay. So then now it goes to Roth, who can take his full turn.
Okay, Roth. He's like, yeah, and he seizes. I guess the shadow like that connected his and Luna's shadow. It like fucking breaks away and goes back to Luna and goes, ah. He's like, now to deal with whatever that thing is, and um, he's going to cast good cast True Sight. True Strike. It should work for this concealment. And then he's gonna direct. Oh, Mokja comes later.
A concealed target. Okay. Does that count invisibility?
Yeah.
Strike. Guess so. Okay. Yeah, because it's okay. If it says conceal, yeah, goes through concealment, and invisibility provides concealment. So yeah, as long as it's the right square. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
So he
So
cast that, and because of companion spell bond, you both have it for one turn until
mm-hmm. One round.
for one round. Is it for one round? Your next single attack roll. Okay.
Yeah, your next. Yeah. For Raw, he's going to.
Before the end of the next round. Okay.
So he's gonna cast it, and then he's going to stay where he is, hoping that where whatever it is right in front of him, and then he's gonna have Mockjaw try to flank and get around it, and then try to attack it on Mockjaw's go. So um, so he's gonna 5 foot step here.
The movement's
Or
hampered
better
to
yet,
5 foot,
oh, Shallow Bog is
2 squares each.
2 squares each. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, good. I'm glad you said that now. 1, 2, 3, 4. It's difficult terrain, right? That's basically what this is.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Okay. All right. Moves there, and he's gonna put the bull on him, and then wait. Actually, he's gonna put the snake on him.
Snake. Okay.
The snake. He's gonna put the snake also on Mockjaw. No, wait, hold up. Yes, yes, that's the snake on him and Mockjaw.
Snake. Snake. Snickety snake. All right. Dun 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 dun. All right. So that was your turn. Mockjar's turn comes up. So you want her to flank around this, whatever this is. So
Yes, whatever that thing is.
1, 2, 3,
Snake on him. Snake, snake.
5,
Look
6.
at it. Right?
Yeah. As she's doing
Was
that,
he able? Was he able to get around it? Like, remember,
yeah,
he's trying to like pinpoint what it is. So if he
yeah,
can't move
she
anymore, then
can.
that would
That's what I'm
tell him how
saying.
big it is, right?
Yeah, she can smell how close it is, so she's able to maneuver like around it where it's at. Which
Okay.
I'm gonna
And
roll a
then when
dex.
he gets here, he's going to attack, but he's going to attack and try to trip it.
Okay, as she's maneuvering around, whatever it is, it goes to make his attack of opportunity. And 14 plus. Fuck, she has no dex. Uh, okay, that attack had hit. Something bit her.
Here's a +2.
To what? The AC.
Actually, I'm lying. She has a +4. Yeah, to attack opportunities because it's snake.
Yeah. So her armor class is instead of 27, dropped by 5 because of the dex loss, makes it 22. Goes back up to
+4.
26. Okay. And I rolled a 14. Yeah, it still hit. Still hit for 8 points of damage.
1d3. Hmm.
It looks like something
Very
bit
interesting.
her.
She goes
Um,
and then like realizes that it's just a flesh wound, and
She's a
then
flesh.
goes to try to like then tries to like upend whatever this like I guess in Mokta's brain, animal brain, realize that it's probably based on what it attacked it with. What was it? What was it? What did it feel like? A bite? A sting?
It looked
A
like a
blunt
bit.
hit?
It felt like a bite, like something bitter.
A bite, right? Yeah. Okay.
Bite,
So in
and
the
then
animal brain, but at a +6 intelligence, tries to like pinpoint what its torso and jaws and where its legs might be. He can like almost see it, and then Makta goes down for its legs and tries to fucking put it on its ass. Put it on its ass. Um, let's see here. What the
um, I have to roll because it's a free action after the bite. It can make a grapple.
Oh no, it's a maneuver check. It's a counter maneuver. She knows the trip maneuver.
Huh? No, I'm talking about the attack she just took.
Oh, excuse me.
The attack opportunity was a bite, but bite also applies a grab attack. Um, the her CMD, I know that went up by 4 because of the movement. So her CMD is, but minus the dex, unfortunately. Where the fuck is the common? Oh, there it is. It's 22, went up by 4, 26, dropped by 5, 21. All right, let's roll.
20.
Mm.
She is grappled. When did she provoke? She provoked when she moved here, so it stops her there.
Okay.
And she's grappled, and as she's grappled,
Her bite is considered a light weapon, right?
her bite, um, yeah,
Meaning
it's
that she
considered a
can do
light
it while
weapon.
grappled.
Yeah, she can still make an attack, at a -2 penalty.
That's fine. We about to be on the floor grappled then, because unless you can avoid a fucking +28 fucking CMD on a 20, yo ass is going down. I just wish somebody was there to take advantage of it.
20. Let's go.
Creatures
Yeah,
that
we
successfully
gotta.
saves cannot be affected by the same giving. Um, oh, she's doing a trip. I see.
That's the only maneuver she knows.
See.
Roth is
I'm
like,
correct in this. Um, she tries her best to take this. I mean, she successfully bites. Does she bite? She doesn't bite as a magic weapon, does she?
no,
I guess have her roll damage. Yeah, have her roll damage. There's a chance.
Lewis. What, Lewis? The maneuver is a maneuver.
Oh, it's a maneuver. I thought it was an attack, and
You're
then
thinking of the hunter
I,
trick.
I'm thinking of the, yeah, she bites and then does a trip. Um, she tries her absolute best to take down this opponent that is large sized, so she's capable, and she's medium. But no matter how she twists and turns and tries to rip this creature down, whatever the hell it is, it's not. I mean, Roth doesn't know it; he can't see it, but he can see her. Um, She's not successful with.
Even with a nat 20.
Yep, creature that can't be tripped, pretty much.
It's one of
Damn.
That
Methar's
must
favorite
be a
creatures to fight.
Yeah, must be a non-legged
Yeah.
thing.
Mm.
Lost curses, and he goes,
Welcome to
what
a
the hell is this thing?
welcome to a peek of the far realm. Just peace. That's some crazy shit. So that would be Roth. Onyx went. Mockjaw went. Um,
Adela
that would be
with his monster, whatever it is.
It says yeah. I see. It's on. It goes. It goes after Mockjaw, but before Adler. All right. So it begins its turn. Having grappled Mockjaw, it makes another grapple check.
How does monster look? Grappled.
Something's grabbing her and she's bleeding from like around the back of her neck. Um, and she's trying to like tear down whatever it is, like she's biting and trying to like she's using like her body to like maneuver herself to like try and bring down whatever it is that's holding her. And not being successful at that, she's struggling desperately. And then as she's struggling, she gives a well, let me roll the check. Yeah, so she gives a huge like dog yelp as if like in a horror and pain as like whatever it is that's grappling her, like she disappears. It's
She
like
got
she
swallowed.
vanishes, but then all you hear is like her barking and yelping.
Ate her.
So it's like imagine,
She
yeah.
became
I mean, imagine your
she
dog
became
just
Chow
like
Mein.
all of a sudden it
Chop Suey.
just vanishes with
Right,
her
Became
right,
barking
Chop
right,
Suey.
all and yelling.
right. Holy shit.
Not the
Martha's like,
wormhole type. Not the wormhole
what?
type disappearing.
He goes,
But that
Macho!
she went into the stomach
And
hole.
he's like, um, everyone, whatever this monster is, it has just hit Macho!
Oh, damn. Adler, what did you get us into us, my boy?
A fucking adventure.
we're about
A
to
sick ass
we're
adventure,
about to
though.
lose our mascot over here.
That's
Mascot.
crazy.
I'm
Oh,
not
I know
about to let that happen.
this guy
I'm not about
Adler's
to let
gonna
that
be like,
happen. You already know.
I'm gonna get you an aberration version of Mockjaw. That's what Adler will
Um,
probably be like.
the fuck am I? Oh,
He
okay.
said,
He'll have
horrifying
tentacles.
yelp. That shit is fucked up.
He'll have tentacles instead of paws.
Go on, bro.
So is
That's
this
fucked up,
confusion
bro.
effect still ongoing?
Yup.
Now, we can still save her. She
For
ain't dead yet.
1d10 rounds.
She
Not
gotta
gonna lie, when I rolled that one, I was like, reroll, bitch. That lucky number, but that's Tuesday.
All right.
I
So what
was
it
so
does,
ready to fuck
it
shit.
deals another
3d10 damage.
6 points of damage, and
She,
whatever, and she takes 1d4 Constitution damage.
a dog smart enough to hold her breath.
It doesn't sound like she's suffocating. It just sounds like
Okay,
she's in a lot of pain.
lucky for her then, because I know sometimes when you get swallowed up, you can't breathe. Gotta hold your breath.
So with the con damage, how much more HP
But
did
it
she do?
does
7?
it does sound like her yelping and stuff sounds a lot more muffled, as if the sound of it is being blocked by whatever. Just it's as if she was engulfed.
Right.
Do I get to act normally, or am I still under the effects of the confusion?
We're about to find out. What is this? It's 44.
No.
44 is you do nothing but babble incoherently.
Damn it.
Mokta was right here, right?
She was right here. And the
Oh, right
sun,
here.
but whatever it is that engulfed her, she sounds more like she's here.
Okay.
Lucian.
Was it traveling through its body? I hate you so much.
Adler's just holding a crossbow and
now
babbling
he's
inquiry.
I was babbling.
You're up.
You
So
stick his tongue
angry.
out at him too. Did somebody say they're angry?
Out of character. I mean, he's angry about what's going on with Rupture. He's probably not even paying attention to what's going on with y'all over there in the dark,
Out of
the damn
character.
dark.
I thought that was in character. Never mind.
Something's wrong with you, bro. You having too much fun over there. Get your ass down here and stop letting me fight these battles by myself. What am I?
Sophie's out of
Paladin?
this fight. She's taking a break. She's out of this fight. It's all on you, Roth. Save the day. You, Lucian, and Luna.
Lucian.
This is crazy.
You got to pull us through.
He there? Is he on mute? Where is he?
Luna gave like a nervous smirk, like, what?
Mm-hmm.
I believe in you, Luna.
Damn, it's 1:30 already.
Yeah, Matt Johnson. He fall asleep or something? The fuck is he?
Yeah.
It's your turn.
Oh shit, my bad.
Mocktail. I don't know if you heard, but
It's
Adler's now just holding the crossbow and babbling incoherently.
apparently Montreal took the
And
hit.
Mockjaw, yeah, disappeared, but you can barely hear her yelling
Oh,
and barking,
Yeah,
as if she
he
was
did a worm
as if she was like enveloped by something.
eaten.
fuck. And yeah, I'm just take a step out here. I can only move 2 squares, right?
Yeah. No. Yeah,
Up
two
to three,
square. Well,
three,
what's your speed's 30 feet, so it's up to 3
three
squares.
squares.
Yeah. I guess I'll just step out here and step away from Adelar.
All right.
About it, I can't see shit else. Can I see where Macha is at all?
You saw Mockjaw here
It went
attacking
down.
attacking something that was here, and then she disappeared. She vanished, but you can still hear her in this area.
Can I take a shot at it?
Yeah. I take it this square right here.
Yeah.
Bust a shot, Lucian. Bust
All right.
Fuck it.
What are you using for the shot?
Deadly aim, charisma,
oh, you can see it.
the charisma
No.
shot.
No, he
No,
can't.
I'm just
I just need to
shooting
know what
into
he's
the.
using, because if he misses,
I'm just
he
shooting it.
gets
Yeah,
used up.
I'm just shooting into the wind. Deadly aim at +8. The charisma shot, and yeah.
All right, mark off a
That's
grit.
me.
Your doesn't seem like your bullet has penetrated anything.
Okay.
Due to you not being able to see exactly where it's at.
Yep.
Next time.
Yeah.
Gotta get that Tommy gun, throw a drum in that.
Right.
So
I can't get a beat on
next
it. You
up
see
is
Lucian step
Sophia.
out of.
Sophia, I rolled attack the nearest creature.
Damn, did she run off though?
Right.
While she's looking around for the nearest creature, her, Luna, and Adler are both. Maybe
Equidistant.
we're gonna roll randomly, see which one she goes.
What if subconsciously she not shoot at Luna though? Because that's like in her
She's
ingrained
confused. She's
Well, that's
confused
true.
though.
That's true.
He's like, I tried.
Yeah, 50%.
All right.
Damn.
1 is Luna, 2 is Adler. Actually,
I should hope it's Adler.
Should I roll?
Adler has more HP, so I hope it's Adler.
Actually, I'll do a 1D100. We'll do 1 through 50 Luna and 51 through 100 is Adler. Luna, it is.
Oh, Luna, go and get it.
All right.
Luna getting spanked.
Well, at least it's subdual. At least it's subdual damage if she gets hit. Blunt arrow.
Oh God.
Oh, you get to choose?
That's what she has in her quiver.
Oh, that's smart.
So you move
Ophelia
action.
powder for
So
real.
she move action, takes out the bow, and then takes a shot.
She
at
got nothing but
Luna.
blunt bolts and shit.
She hit Luna with Luna suddenly is an arrow from it hits you, non-lethal damage, but it still hurt a lot.
Yeah.
That's dope, yo.
But let's see how much
Luna's
damage. What's the
to get
damage on that?
Is it 1d6 or 1d8? It's just 1d8.
Probably 1d6.
Let me look it up real quick.
Deals bludgeoning at the normal -4 attack penalty for using a lethal weapon. But she still hit on the 20.
Oh, so she takes a -4 penalty. My bad. So.
Oh, okay. Ooh. That's assuming she. Yeah, no, this might even be real damage. It does bludgeoning damage, but you have the choice of dealing non-lethal damage with a -4 penalty. Otherwise, it does bludgeoning, like real bludgeoning.
Oh, so she cannot choose because she's confused, I guess.
I don't see it. It says attack the nearest creature. I guess she could attack her in the way she would want to, like.
If that's the case, then that means I could have took a -4 penalty too. I didn't think you'd get like a choice.
Yeah, so
I don't know. It just says attacker. Okay, attack nearest creature.
Yeah, that's right. How would I know how to do some dual damage to a ranged weapon, Derp? That only works for him because he has the bolts. Damn.
No, yeah, you confuse you with attack as if you were. I don't see. I guess you can choose. It just says attack, so as long as you're attacking, dealing damage, and if it's part of your character's personality, I guess to deal non-lethal.
Yeah.
Then, yeah.
When it's a human
I don't
being,
see why not. Yeah.
She will. Her subconscious will be to do non-lethal damage on a human being.
So roll.
But you're beast.
1d8 plus. I think it's just 1d8 plus 2.
1d8 plus 2.
It's a opposite.
Oh, damn, max damage.
Damn.
This man trying to kill me.
And what did you just try to do?
Non-lethal. It's just a spank.
Just a sting. That shit.
That
shit.
That's a whoa.
Luna, you try to dodge it and it grazed your head, but even at the head graze, like it
like a paint gun.
Gave you it gave you a little it gave you some whiplash there.
Damn.
That shit, your neck is aching.
We gotta talk. Yeah, we gotta talk.
She's like, when she shoots at Luna, then she looks directly at Luna and goes like, "What did you do with my sister? Release her at once."
You stay where
and
you're
then
at,
it looks like it looks like she's about to take another arrow out.
Oh, okay.
Could she move for? I don't know if she can.
Yeah, because she can move while drawing the bow. I don't know if she wants to move closer. It's up to her, but.
Yeah, she's gonna move closer.
All right, so then.
Wait,
yeah. So like 2 squares.
Boom. That's it.
And we're at round 3 with a rather fucked up situation here.
So I know Luna's probably like,
what? Definitely worthy of the far realm. You know.
Yeah, even the paladin got her by
if you look at the if you look at the stream and you see when I'm rolling for encounters, when I rolled for this fucking thing, you'll see the reaction on my face because I was like, as soon as I rolled because I have a little I have a table I put a bunch of creatures. If an encounter happens, I roll 1d20 and I look at the list, and because I populated the area with all sorts of things that could attack the group in this place, and I rolled this fucking thing, and I was like, no, of all the fucking things I roll, of all
We'll
the
see.
things.
I guess we'll see.
Oh, it should have been 22 total, not 28. Because I forgot to put the minus. We have a -1 to attack.
Yeah, everybody has a. It's gonna. Yeah, I got it. We all gotta keep reminding each other that.
For dexterity. So she got a 22 total.
-1.
So I don't know if that makes a difference or not. I don't think she has mage armor on though.
No, she doesn't. She should. That shit's 8 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, if she casts it, it's 8 hours. I don't know. She probably has a scroll or potion or something. But yeah, you can't. Casters can't be walking around with no 11, 10 fucking AC. Not at level 8.
What are you talking about?
Not at all.
Hold
Not
on.
at all.
Wait a minute.
I ain't got no rigid protection money.
I have 12
I don't
AC
got no
right
braces
now.
or armor money.
This man up here, he mad disrespecting us. That's crazy.
I ain't even got no major armor potion money, really. I got the money I'm about to spend right now on this ritual. That's about it.
That's crazy. This man said you can't be walking around with no 12 HP. I have 12 AC right now. I was a bush.
It can't be walking around with AC lower than a piece of paper. Like, it can't be.
The slander, yo.
Lewis, stop it. Stop.
Level 8. You got.
What do you want me to do? We've been broke for 8 levels.
We're level 8, we're level 1. We're level 8, we're level 1 starting money.
I know this. I know it can't. For certain casters, it can be difficult to pump the AC like super high because, like, typically the highest is 8 if you put on mage armor and shield.
I have 12 right now.
Pat's Grace could give another 2, but
I'm gonna put mage armor on, and that's what.
That's why illusions work. Displacement, blur, mirror image.
Man, you gotta invest in something.
No, I don't have all that going on.
But time is it?
2:30.
1:38.
It could be a good place.
It's early.
Yeah, it's a good. Yeah, we're top of the round.
I still
give you guys a week to figure out the fuck y'all gonna do.
Okay.
Dude,
what I'm doing is easy. She crazy. Doing random.
You got my message earlier, right,
so cool.
Samuel?
What's up, bro?
You got my message earlier because I responded about the one question you had. I don't know if you saw it.
Yes, you did. Yeah, you did.
Cool. All right. Just making sure.
All right, guys.
All right, y'all.
Good
it was a
session.
pleasure.
Good session. Samuel, I don't want to fucking hear it that I shadow trapped you all week. Okay, I don't want to.
That shit is crazy. Like, we legit. That was some good ass fucking role play for fucking a Far Realm excursion.
What did I? Oh, Mocktra took.
Everybody lost their marbles.
Mocktra took 1 point of Constitution damage.
Yeah, just 1. Thankfully, it's still like an 18 and not like she didn't lose a bonus. Yo, for real. I feel like the antics that we got involved in with the Faro is something that we haven't really like had going like in a long time, at least in this campaign.
We up there attacking each other and shit.
Yeah, like I feel like we don't have like too many moments like that. Like just crazy, just unpredictable, wild shit. But I'm here for it.
Yeah, I was like,
feels like a conundrum a little bit, right, Matt?
You guys stepped into just a scratch.
Yeah, like a little bit. Like we just. I like that. I feel like that gives people an opportunity to just like, I don't know, kind of like just get your RP wet. You know what I mean? I don't know. I just feel like you know what I mean. Like we're always so serious all the time. You're always trying to do things a one particular way and whatever. But like when it's like this all over the goddamn place, you kind of get to like I don't know, show different sides of your character. I suppose.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just it put I think Adler was kind of touching on it earlier about getting you out of your comfort zone and going with the flow. Try to enjoy it. You know what I mean? Like he was trying to say, like I think there was a reason for them talking like that because you really don't really know
Right.
what you're what you're what you're in for. And if you kind of like remain so rigid and stay within the way you typically do things, it might make it less. It might lessen your experience in the flow. I don't want to say fun, but because that's something that he would use. But same idea. It's good though. I like it. I like it.
This will
Anyway,
be interesting.
Yep.
a week
I
is the next week seems
I'm
so
with
far
you.
away, man. Yo, have a
Right.
good night, homie.
Yeah,
All
yeah. I mean,
right.
Yeah,
if we play
bro.
another,
Good
if we
night.
play another additional session, just let me know. I'm down. Peace out, guys.
An extra session? I know, right? I know.
Huh.
Hopefully, Watson will be able to be here because he brought us here. It's like going to the Fae fucking realm and then Luna like just no longer acceptable
Right. I
to us
think we
because
had
she's
yeah, we
fucking.
had
It's like, what
yeah, we had a
the
week for
fuck?
her because something crazy was about to happen that I needed her there. But
Yeah.
luckily Monday it was just combat. So not that role play couldn't
Yeah.
happen during combat, but it was mostly combat. So
All right. All
all
right.
right. Have a good night.
Good night, homies. Later.